24/7 Video Game Podcast.
Oh yeah, whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage and welcome once again to your favorite video game podcast. That's right, it's the Level 857 Video Game Podcast with your host, as always, Algie857.
The 23rd Stallion.
Sticks.
Turbo 857.
And your boy Big Chuck. What up?
And the special guest we have returning to the podcast tonight is a former member of Game Review Click Media Glitch, but he is still a very talented artist, otaku, gamer, an indie game developer of Dreamcast game FX Unit Yuki.
And Genesis.
And the Genesis as well. Let's not forget Genesis. Sega Love. Sega Love.
And PC.
And PC Love as well, for all you PC nuts out there. Please welcome, once again, to our podcast, and give a warm round of applause for Sarumaru.
Hey.
Sarumaru.
Sarumaru.
Round of applause.
Welcome back, sir. Welcome back.
Thank you. You couldn't understand this guy over here. Welcome back to the show, sir.
Just like that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Good to have you back.
Greetings from Nevada. Yes.
Yes. Hello from the desert.
Yes. It's great. It's like we know that when Sarumaru is back on, civilization still is happening out there in Nevada. So that's great.
Some people are still alive here, yeah.
Some.
That was morbid.
That's how we like to start the podcast.
For now.
Yes. So as always, as we start the show, we're going to talk about what we've been playing. So we can start with the guest, Saru. What have you been playing lately?
Yeah.
Oh, man. A lot of Melty Blood Lumina on the Nintendo Switch. And then a bunch of retro stuff that I usually play on Fridays. I still play PC Engine. And Tuesdays I play a bunch of Super Nintendo or Genesis stuff. A lot of random stuff.
All right.
Melty Blood Luna. No.
Lumina. It's a fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Very hard to get fighting.
I'm sure Big Choco's probably familiar. He's a fighting game guy, yeah?
I've heard of
you haven't
Melty
played
Blood.
it yet?
I haven't played it.
Oh,
I've actually
man, you should play it. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
I know Radical Reggie
competitive.
played it.
Radical. The Radical one's
Yeah,
played.
he's a big fan of that series, too. He plays all the cool Japanese stuff as well, so.
I beat that.
Yeah, apparently I retired him from Street Fighter, so.
I was about to say, I don't.
He's got to find another game to play.
Will he return in Street Fighter 6?
I heard he doesn't even want to play 6 because he doesn't like.
No, he doesn't play Street Fighter
I
anymore.
think all of us are getting on Street Fighter 6,
Oh,
right?
yeah, we are.
The internet's not
I
ready.
want to play that.
I'll have it first day.
I don't think I'm.
The net's not
I'm not getting it first day, though.
I'm getting the first day.
I'm waiting.
Hey.
Mike Herman.
We got Sweet Like Sugar.
Hopefully they
Yo.
give us more than 8 characters.
Yeah.
Like they did
Right
with
now it's
Street Fighter
18, I
5.
believe.
18 already for Street Fighter.
I believe it's 18 to begin.
Michael Herman, CEO of RetroSoft Studios.
We got Michael Herman here.
Game developer of Retromania Wrestling. We're in the background.
Yeah.
Make sure you buy. I played some of that this week, actually. Yeah.
We got Bizarre here.
Bizarre.
How bizarre. How bizarre.
Bizarre in the house. Sweet like sugar.
Now we got Ando.
I was about to sing that too.
If anybody's taste buds are bitter, we got sweet like sugar in the chat right now.
Cut his mic. Cut his mic.
boy.
It's too early for
Mute this man.
Mute him, please.
Mute this man.
Mute him, please.
We got to begin the show correctly.
Seriously, you gotta calm that shit down.
I thought we did. It just it didn't work.
Wow, it does-
Sorry, was that all you played?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right.
It's got the
Yeah,
retro.
mostly retro stuff. That's like the newest thing I've played is Melty Blood Lumina. I did just get Windjammers 2 in the mail though, so I'm gonna crack that open
That's Super Nintendo.
soon. I got the
No,
physical.
it's not Super Nintendo.
Wow. Sorry, I'm thinking.
It's a sequel to a Neo Geo game.
Okay. All right.
I can't even
Yeah.
deal anymore.
Sorry. That's why I'm on the podcast to learn. I learn more about this.
For now,
He said Neo Geo was a Super Nintendo.
whatever pops up in his mind, he doesn't even think. He just says whatever.
I think it's Saturday Night Slam Masters, I think. Yeah, I was just thinking of something else.
Windjammers. With the frisbee. With the frisbee. Not
Saturday
wrestling.
Night Slam. Come on, man.
Seriously. How about wrestling games?
It's not even close.
What the
He's
hell?
never played a game in his
Different
life.
genre.
Never
One's a
played
frisbee
any.
game, one is wrestling. I mean, they're practically the
The
same
same thing. Fighting games, wrestling games that go hand in hand.
Turbo doesn't play
Not
video
even a
games.
fighting game.
Fighting game.
It's a versus game.
Yo, Turbo's on one today.
It's like he's on everything.
It's like a Pong, a heightened
more-
version of Pong.
Yeah, it's like more like volleyball
Yeah.
pong than wrestling.
Right.
Saturday Night Slam Masters? No, not even close. Was it like Smash Brothers? No, it's nothing like that.
No.
Sasquatch in the chat.
Sasquatch.
Yeah, it's like
I'm telling you.
competitive Pong.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Alternative Pong. There we go.
And Sarah Leon. A lot of people in the chat, yo. Give a shout out. Give a shout out to the chat.
What's going on, everybody?
Much love to y'all.
What
Oh,
you-
yeah.
What has the chat been playing? Let us know. Let us know.
type
World
it,
of
type it down.
Bizarre
Type
has
it
been
down.
playing DNF Duel.
Hell yeah.
They had an update on that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, are they were talking about an update to it.
Yeah, they're going to do some stuff.
They
I
said
didn't
they're
see
gonna
the video.
They were gonna buff every character. That's what they said.
Really?
Every character is getting buffed. Yeah.
Wow.
And they said that's never happened before.
Every character's got
Every character.
Yeah. That's all they do.
So they're going to be more dangerous? Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be more cheap. I've seen some
It's like
infinite combos in there, ridiculous.
It's like allowing steroids in baseball. Just let them all have it.
Yeah, why not?
See what
You
happens.
want home runs every
It
game.
makes it more interesting, I guess, right? It's not cheating if everyone can do it.
Yes.
DNF Blitz.
Basically. It's going to be basically.
Oh, Breath of Fire on the NES. Is that any good? I've been waiting to play that on
Breath
the,
of Fire.
Yeah, I never played that either.
Yeah,
Breath of
Breath-
Fire, that's the
played it.
OG.
That's the OG. I was thinking about it. It's available on the Super Nintendo, Nintendo Switch Online.
I didn't know Zelda was on it.
And didn't know Zelda was on it.
Remember I used to call it that?
You used to call it Breath of
Zelda
Fire.
Breath of Fire.
Wow. Wow.
I was like, wait. That's not the name. That's not Jesus. Breath of the Wind. No.
You guys share a brain or something now?
It's contagious. What's going on? You're
I
next.
don't know.
You're next.
I'm getting infected. Oh, shit.
What's going
But
on
that was a
right now?
mistake, not a joke. That was just me fucking up. So that's the difference.
Oh, man. Mixing two games that don't make any sense. All right.
All right, who else wants to jump in?
All right.
We'll go to Chuck. I did that first.
All right, jump over there.
Friday, I played some Street Fighter 5 for Fighter Fridays, and I was kind of dangerous.
Oh, word.
Wait, no one challenged you? No one in the clique?
He had a good night.
I had a good night.
He did have a good night.
I was waiting for you to jump on, but
I wasn't home.
my man said,
I wasn't-
I was at the gym.
I wasn't home.
He said, I don't
That's
want
the
that.
only
So-
reason.
He
This is
didn't
why
he didn't want the smoke. He didn't want
I let
the
him
smoke.
have a good night. He was smiling.
Turbo, where were you?
On Fighter Friday, I was
Turbo didn't want the smoke
out.
either.
No, I was out. Yeah, took,
didn't want the smoke.
Took the wife out.
He
Yeah.
didn't want the smoke.
Dude, I was so
Dude, I
ready.
smoke weed every day.
He didn't want
I got
the
the
smoke.
smoke.
Oh,
He didn't
dude.
want it.
I'm down.
Turbo was like, yo, Street Fighter or have a good night with my wife. Let me go have a good night.
Talk, put it on. Put it on the Friday.
I got home with like 15 minutes you were on there, and I was like, I should jump on it.
You should've.
I should ruin this.
You
man's night.
should have.
But then it was downloading, and I was like, this is done. Boo. We're done.
Do I have to bring it back this Friday? Because I will. I'm not scared.
You had a good time. Let
I'm
it go.
not scared.
Chuck,
Let it go.
I don't want you to cry.
Chuck's got 3 months. He's got 3 months.
For Street Fighter 6, yeah, I'm gonna get that.
Dude, I'm never catching the points. I could at most get 2 points every show because this guy said I can't get more than 2 points. So we're not gonna have time to get these points.
Hey, Kev, get some points.
No, it's Street Fighter, so
We
Chalk
each
ain't gonna be-
have to get 2 points that night
Chuck,
to
this
even be halfway there.
This ain't Dragon Ball. This ain't Dragon Ball. Street Fighter's a
Yeah,
different animal.
what else did I play? I played some Gears. Gotten back into that. I got back into Avengers. That game is so fire.
Yeah, we
It's-
get Avengers. They
I was-
buffed everybody,
I
right?
gotta update that too.
I was playing it at 60 frames per second.
No.
on Xbox, yes.
did
It's
that.
crazy, right? Isn't it crazy?
It's beautiful.
Chalk hates when he plays with us because he has to play on the PlayStation, and he
beautiful.
only has a 30 frame per second PlayStation.
You don't
I'm
have
sorry.
to play on the PlayStation. He plays on the PS5.
Yeah, I don't have a PS5, bro.
Doesn't play PS5 yet, yeah.
Ah, shit. That's right. That's right.
I don't have a
Oh,
PS5
you
yet.
didn't want Spider-Man?
Let's chip in, get Chocolate PS5.
You get him one.
That's like
You chip in. You get one. You might as well use mine.
throw in 100. Throw in 100. Jeez.
Chalk can get one if he wants.
It's Jesus. Chalk can't afford
I'm
it.
ready
Tell
for the
this poor
redesign.
man to give $100.
No, Chalk puts all of his money into OnlyFans. So please, you have to give him some money.
Damn.
You need high production value, all right? I'm
What
just
the
saying.
hell is going on?
I don't know. This went left
What is
real
going
quick.
on
This went left real quick.
We're talking about
But,
games we've been playing.
But what else did I play? That was it. That was it.
That was it?
Yeah.
Mr. Mass Producer's playing Elton Ring. Yo, did they mod and put Elton
Elton?
John in
He meant
Elton Ring?
Elton Ring.
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
Oh man.
You could probably make his character in there.
Let's see. I finished Miles Morales. Finally beaten. Yes.
Oh, you beat that 6-hour game?
You mean the
Yo,
game?
how was that boss battle, bro?
That was god, such a great game. It's just, the Miles Morales is a short game, but it's like that boss battle was just great. That
It took you
was
4
really
months.
Because I was beating all. I had to beat all the side quests. I was like, I love this game so much. I don't want to just like go through it in 7 hours. I'm like, I want to play it. Great.
Yes.
You know, so it's
Nothing I could do. Yeah.
it was great. I played some. What did I play? Live Alive. I'm trying to grind in a Octopath Traveler and beat that last boss. I got all my people on level 60, so he's going down. He's gonna go down.
Oof. Are you excited for the new one?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
That was a
man.
surprise freaking reveal, man. When I saw that, man, I like what they did with the warrior, man, like a samurai.
Samurai.
They pretty much have all the jobs returning and stuff, which is cool. Because I was like, what are they going to do? They're going to have a new one or something like that. And, you know, no new jobs. But we don't know what the secret jobs are going to be. We don't know. But it looks awesome. The graphics and stuff like that.
Yeah, it looks great.
I saw some of the
Looks like a Saturn game, right? It looks like something that would have come out like in the 32-bit era.
Yeah. But the shadows and stuff, I don't know. I don't know if the Saturn can handle all those shadows.
No. Yeah, it's like super dynamic, but man, it looks great.
Yeah, it looks awesome though. I can't wait to get my hands on it. That's why I beat all with the first one. I beat all 8 characters, 4 chapters. They're done, but that last boss is a freaking beast. So I'm gonna kill his ass. He's gonna be done.
What about Shadow of Mordor?
No, once
What about Shadow of War?
I told Tony when Tony was on. I told them to tell Warner Brothers to release a patch for 60 frames for Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. And when they do that, I will play it.
They did it a
on
while
my
ago on
Series
PC.
X.
Buy it on a PC.
Look, come on, my PC can't do that. My PC can't do that. Can't put 60 frames on there. I don't want to play it on the PC, hook it up to the freaking big TV. No, it's got to be on Xbox.
You're missing a
X.
chance on playing one of the best games ever made just because of frame rate.
I don't give a damn if it's the best game. It's got to have that 60 frames.
Dude, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Whatever, man. This is not your preference. This is mine.
Do you like Zelda 1? That's not 60 frames.
Yeah, it is. If you play it now on this, the NSO, I feel like it moves 60 frames.
No, it's not.
It feels like it moves 60 frames. You know, but it's pixelated, so who cares? I don't really care about that.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, that's all I played. That was pretty much it.
Thank God.
That's all I played. And Live Alive's going great. The Live
I forgot you had that too. I played Double Dragon 2.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's all I played.
Really?
What?
Yes.
Wait, all you played was Double Dragon 2?
Because I have about 7 shows I had to catch up on last week, and it was all Netflix and HBO and Prime.
House of
and it was
Dragon.
too many
Dragon,
shows.
yeah. House of Dragon's
and I
good.
still have a couple of. I have to catch up. I'm still catching up,
I had less.
and they're all awesome. There's too many great things out right now.
Yeah, that's the
So
problem.
I was just
Which
testing
Double
an
Dragon
emulator.
2, though?
Well, yeah, Double Dragon 2 always fine. I always find time for that. But no, I had. They
NES?
just came out with the NES emulator on the Analog Pocket, and of course,
okay.
I'm gonna test Double Dragon 2, and of course, I'm gonna get up to at least stage 5 because I can't just play one stage.
You mean
in
6?
that. No, I didn't get to 6. I jumped in the water. I was like, yeah.
Oh, I
I'm done.
forgot. I keep forgetting about 5. That's a
Yeah.
little.
I was like, yeah. If I get past here, I'm gonna play the rest of the game. Jump in the water.
That's
Just ended it.
hilarious. 6 is when the platform disappears. Elevator. Oh god, that's the shortest one, right? 6.
Oh,
Did
God.
you play the PC Engine one ever?
No, I saw you play it, and I didn't want to because it's not the Nintendo one. It intrigues
It's good,
me though
though.
because
It's
it's
just
pretty
hard.
similar.
It's hard.
It is.
Super hard.
That's why I didn't want to touch it, but I did want to play because I didn't even know about that. Because that's not the arcade one. It's based
Oh.
off the Nintendo one.
Yeah,
Basically.
NES. It's like the NES one with like way better graphics.
Still can't beat it, but I want to try it though. I do want to stream that.
Nice.
Yeah, but that was it. That's all. I have many more games to play, and it's too much of a backlog. And every time I try to play a Steam Deck, I just don't want to play anything.
How do you like House of the Dragon? How's House of the Dragon?
So we're moving on. So I'm not ruining any shows for anyone.
Yeah, he always tries to bait people for that shit.
No, just how you like it.
I just said all of the shows I'm watching are very, very good right
Oh, there
now.
we go. Yeah.
So I'm not going to go in depth about what's happening.
I had less time than you, and I played more games. Damn.
Well, you still stream, so you have to play one.
Well, no, I did play more. Actually, found some time to actually play something. Anyway, I played for the first time. I played Marvel's Avengers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the original,
Yes.
the main campaign.
Original.
Yes.
Freaking awesome
How
so
far
far,
did
man.
you get so far in that?
Only 4 hours.
Yeah, main
Well,
campaign is good.
I had time like 2 hours on Monday and then 2 hours.
That's a chunk of
yesterday.
time. How much? How many characters did you play as in the campaign?
Probably one.
No, I played quite a few actually.
Iron Man. Got past that.
I think you might have got.
No,
Iron Man.
yeah, I'm right
Just
up.
that Iron
I
Man.
just got up to Iron Man. Yeah,
Who's your favorite character so far?
it's
He probably has Miss Marvel and Hulk right now.
yeah,
Miss Marvel, Hulk, and you play the beginning as Black Widow.
Oh, at the very
very beginning.
beginning.
That was
That's
like,
not enough to.
Yeah,
You plays Black Widow.
No, you
again?
play. No, you play every character.
You do play
Very
every
beginning, but
character.
it's like it's so fast.
Yeah.
That it's like,
First character you play as is Thor, and I was actually
Do you?
impressed with the.
Damn, that was
with
a
the-
long time ago I played that.
I was impressed with that.
Yeah,
It's pretty
man.
good. It's pretty
The
damn
very
good.
beginning when you're jumping around. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know they get you
yeah,
used to playing all the characters.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm enjoying the game.
It's
Pretty good.
That's good.
I don't know what all the negative,
Online.
the online.
You know,
talk
that's
is
what it
about.
Once you start playing multiplayer, then they're gonna start. Then that's when they
That's
start
when you
giving
see
the
the-
criticisms and stuff like that. Because
one
what?
player was is fine as a game.
Okay.
Then they added other stuff, which
it's like,
seemed like it
it's
was.
like a 10-hour game.
It seemed like it was shoehorned.
Well, they
in,
with the other
Which is-
characters, I saw they added campaigns to them also. Like
Yeah.
single player. So that's cool, man.
Hawkeye's got like a couple hours. Wakanda's got a couple hours.
See, that's
and that's all in the still
that's-
the same game.
and you don't
It's
pay
like
anything extra for that. That's just they
No,
throw
it's
that
free.
in, right?
It's all free.
free DLC.
That's freaking awesome.
Characters
man.
are free DLC.
game is free DLC now.
Well,
The skins is where they get
The
their
game
money.
is free.
Well, actually,
DLC.
it's funny though. It's funny you said that because the only reason why I'm actually playing it is because I have it on
It's on PlayStation Plus.
PlayStation Plus Premium.
PlayStation Pass.
But among other things too, there's a ton of other games that's on there that I want to freaking get a chance to play. But you know,
They're adding
backlog is
Injustice
crazy.
2 for free, and Hot Wheels for next
Injustice
month.
2.
If October, I'm gonna get it. I don't think I played Injustice 2.
I messed with it.
Dude,
It's
Days Gone is
good,
on there. I'm like,
actually.
wanna play
Someone
it.
else besides me has to play Days Gone.
I want to play it, but it's like there's just the amount of time that I have. It's tough.
Just those 60
tough to
hours out the
find.
window.
I'm about to say it's 60 hours. Good luck finding time for that.
Exactly. No side missions, man. Just
I would play Days Gone.
that's how I have to
You'd
play
have
it.
to
man.
play side missions.
No one wants
Stop.
to hear Kev. No,
Stop.
It's not a joke.
No, look, you're
Yeah,
caught.
it's a
Everyone
joke.
caught your joke. Before you set it up and everyone caught it, so
Yeah.
you're done.
Stop.
You want to know my
No,
comment? It's
no,
not a
no,
joke.
no,
It's
no,
not a
no,
joke.
no,
All
you
I
know
was
what?
going to say is that I would play Days Gone, but I value my time.
Oh, yeah, it's not a joke at all.
Yeah, it's not a
So
joke.
we wouldn't
All
have laughed regardless.
See, there you go. There you go.
That's not what he was going to say.
Nope.
No,
Whoever he
Oh,
thinks,
he changed it.
that's what he was going to
I
say.
want him to say it because I had my finger ready.
Congratulations,
He's
you
probably
played
like, I'd rather
yourself.
play Nights Now than Days Gone,
Yeah, that's
Oh boy.
which
That's
is a
not bad.
game. It's
Yeah.
a game. Also.
Nah, that actually would have been funny.
Nights Now, Days Gone. Actually, I like that
Now
one.
there's two people in the chat.
Thank you.
Sarah's in there like, why did I sign up for this nonsense?
This is exactly why.
It's like, he's like, every time. It's like, I think they're going to be sane, but no, they go off on some nonsense.
Oh,
this is the appeal.
It's like next time I'm
That's
taking
like,
2 years
yeah,
off.
that's like the best part.
The derail.
Oh, I thought you wanted my beer. I'm like, no, I'm drinking it. I'm like, why are you pointing to my beer?
You still got some left.
Yeah.
I'm like, no,
Bottle openers,
That's
bottle-
mine.
That's the biggest problem we have is bottle openers here.
Jesus.
What a problem to have.
It's the problem.
Bunch of
It's not the live stream. It's the bottle opener. Anyway, the other game I played for Tactical Tuesday last night. It's an indie strategy, not really a strategy. It's an RPG, turn-based RPG indie title that was on Game Pass, and I had this on my wish list for the Switch.
Really?
Because I can play it portably, but it's on Game Pass, and I saw it on there. I was like, "Oh shoot, it's on Game Pass. Let me give it a shot." Freaking awesome game, by the way. It's an awesome game.
And it's a role play, you said?
It's a role player. It's weird at first glance when I saw reviews of the game and stuff, and I was doing research on it. It looks like Advance Wars, like the way it's set up, but it doesn't play anything like it. It's not. It's not like at all. Just visually, it looks like it. But it's
Turn-based?
it's turn-based, but it's weird because you play as you're in this tank, right? And you have these battles, but you're in this giant tank, and you play as this group of kids that man the tank. They're all
Like
orphans.
Voltron.
Well, they're orphans. They're all orphans, and
Evangelion.
and you have to. It's like a relationship management type thing. So like
Dating
in between, they have intermissions where you talk to each member.
Dating.
No, it's not a dating.
Yeah.
No,
Dating sim.
no. But
Sounds
they
like
have
it.
different attributes. So like some of them get depressed, and you have to like you build like you talk to them and stuff, and you cheer them
Relationship
up.
game.
Yeah, he's just like, all right. So
It's a relationship.
I'm never gonna finish talking about this game. I guess. Yeah. No. So depending on how like what you the people that you talk to in your group, they unlock like attributes in battle. So and even during battle, they'll like when you get to the point where you're about to lose, like they start getting depressed. So you gotta like cheer them on and stuff, and like it's really interesting, man. It's just an interesting way to handle like a turn-based like not a strategy, but it has its moments. That's probably the more strategic moment where you can pick a character. You could be any character in your party to talk to whoever, and depending on the combination of who you're talking to and who you're playing as, determines the stats that you gain in for battle. So there's like a
Thousand Arms.
it's like infinite amount of like different strategies and stuff like that.
I would
Different
send mad people to death if they get depressed in the bathroom.
Oh, well.
Like, you depressed? Get the fuck out of here.
It's funny you said that. It's funny you said that because and you'll see it during the stream if you guys get a chance to watch it. I highly recommend it because I learned the hard way. There is permadeath in the game. Right in the beginning, I found that out.
Well, whoever's whining is dead permanently.
And it was the coolest character too. I was like, oh, this is. He's like, yeah, I'm the oldest, so I feel like I should be taken care of. I'm like, oh, this character's cool. I like him. Dead. I'm like,
Who's
oh,
taking care of the funeral arrangements?
because you had to use this thing called the soul cannon, right? And it was part of the story where you use the soul cannon. The problem is it's a super powerful cannon that you basically automatically win the battle, but it takes somebody's soul, so they never return. If you use it, it takes somebody from your party.
Wow.
So it's like a weird thing. So like I used it.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, it's a sacrifice. So you could use it to win the battle, but the thing is, you use it in the beginning, but it's part of the game.
Use that shit on people you don't like to win the battle.
Exactly.
But like you're kamikaze getting
So I thought they would. I didn't think there was permadeath. So I'm thinking like, oh, I could just use it, and then because it rewinds time, so you could go back. So I'm thinking like, oh, it's gonna rewind time. And they're like,
murdered your whole squad.
They're like, nah. And then you see the cutscene. It's like, it's not animated, but there's like illustrations that are like moving, and you see that character in the drawing like scratched out. I was like, yo, that's so fucked up. This man is dead. And then they just refer to him as like, they don't even refer to him. They're just like, yeah, he's whatever, he's gone.
It's like that Maniac Mansion
Whatever he
tombstone.
did.
It's the soul
Oh,
stone.
here's the cricket.
Yeah.
It's the soul stone.
Oh, dude. No, I found that at the hard way. I was like, damn, there's permadeath in this? Fuck. Shit, I got to start it over again. But the game is dope, though, man. And some of the battles are
What is
pretty...
it called? I missed the name.
It's called Fuga Melodies of Steel.
Fruga.
Fuga Melodies of Steel.
Fuga.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Motherfuga.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, it's been on my radar for a while, and I've been wanting to play it.
Let me die.
Motherfuga. That's a sequel. Motherfuga.
He has a thick accent.
You needed a father fuga.
Oh, another interesting thing about the game, the dialogue it has spoken dialogue with text, obviously, but the options, I'm like, oh, where's the English dialogue? It's Japanese and French. I'm like, huh? Yeah.
Interesting.
But that's it. That's the only choice you have.
Wow.
So I picked Japanese, but I'm like, French? No English?
Wow.
It was an interesting thing, man.
Stuttering Frenchman.
What?
Yeah.
What even was
Before he dies.
Yo.
That's why you should put it on.
We are seconds from getting canceled.
Twitter's coming for you, boys. Twitter's coming.
It's just a language. Yeah. It's not
Canceled in France.
we can
And
talk about
fucking-
language.
Canceled in France.
Yeah.
No difference.
New Orleans.
Nothing changes.
Haiti. No, sorry.
No, we need the French. We need the French.
It's that way you play.
Yeah.
What did I play, actually? I didn't really play too much. Trying to pick up Smash Brothers again, because last week I got smoked.
Talking to microphone.
Oh, yeah, I'm like far away.
Yeah, dude, what's going on?
Sorry, guys, I'm just relaxed. Played a little Smash Brothers. Played some MultiVersus. Was on Sunday.
Hell yeah.
Yo, that stream was wild. Because that shit started off, we were like 5-0, murdering people. Then we went on a 10-game losing streak. Like, that shit was crazy. But like
the Lakers.
there was
there was problems with the lag.
there was problems with the timing because like I swung at someone and it went completely through him. I'm like, there's something.
It happened
and
to
then
me
I'm
too.
on the other side getting beat up, and I'm like, wait. What? I'm like, I'm teleporting across the stage, getting murdered. Like, what the fuck's going on? So there was a few connection issues, and then there was teams that were just like cheap teams. But then after that, we went on another winning streak, and then we ended the streak.
Yeah, we had winning streak at the beginning, trouble in the freaking middle, and then winning streak towards the end. So I was
Like
like,
a 50-50.
it's like,
I was watching some of that stream and I saw Wonder Woman teleport from under the stage.
you see that?
onto it.
Yes.
I was just like,
I saw that on my screen. I was like, yo, like Wonder Woman just teleported from the side of the stage
I'm like,
under the screen.
that's not in her power set.
Yeah,
It is. Depends on who's right.
It is
Nope.
now.
there was some wild.
You
shit
were playing the
going on.
developers, man.
Apparently.
There was some wild shit going on. And this is after the first round of Superman buffs, so I'm like trying to ignore.
nerves.
Yeah, and then 2 days later they nerf him again. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? What are they doing to him? He was one of the most perfectly made characters in the entire game, and they are just continuing to kill him. But they leave people like Morty, Shaggy, Harley. I think got a fucking a buff. I'm like, dude, Harley has infinite combos. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, so
I think they did a new. I think in the new patch there is if you do an infinite combo, there's going to be hit decay or whatever like that after.
We
the
might
first
talk
four
about
hits.
that in the news. So don't worry about it.
Oh really? Okay. Yeah. Darn.
Yeah.
Darn.
It's a possible.
I think Tony and the rest of the developers have been stalking you guys when you play on Sundays.
yo,
Probably.
for real.
Whooping y'all asses.
I
They're like, oh, you got a problem with my nerf? You got a problem with my nerf, Stallion?
He's like,
Here's another one.
he's like, you know what?
Another one.
He's like, I was on this podcast and I accidentally like ruined something. I mentioned Gizmo on your podcast.
Yeah.
Accidentally, so I'm gonna make you guys suffer.
Yep.
Yep.
That's exactly it.
Pretty
Exactly
much.
what happened.
The only glitch happens to you.
Yeah, exactly. But nah, man, I don't know what's going on with that game. But
Did Nerf guns come out before the term Nerf, or
I don't know.
was that a thing?
I don't know. Not sure.
Was it like, did they name Nerf guns because they nerfed the bullets to be like
Well,
fake?
because they're not real bullets.
I guess
Because
so.
they're soft.
Because they don't. Yeah, exactly.
I guess so.
When
Makes
did
it
that
softer.
When did they start using that in the video game community? Was it Smash Brothers or was it
It
like
was fighting
fighting
games.
games? Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever they had updates,
Yeah.
unless you said Street Fighter Championship Edition got nerfed or something.
Yeah.
Like, that's before updates.
Yeah.
Then why do they call it buffs? And why don't they call it bullets?
Buff.
You get buff. That's what I'm telling you. You get
bullets.
stronger.
Bullets.
Oh, also played
It's the opposite of Nerf. You know what I mean? It's the opposite.
Marvel's Avengers also.
Oh, you played that too?
Yeah, because it's funny because you know how like you have to buy credits, but since I only use like 2 characters in the game, if you play as like I don't play as Hulk, Iron Man, or any of them, but if you do their like their card, you can get free credits.
Yep.
So I'm like, oh, I could just do some shit with them, get free credits, and get this Hawkeye costume, and I got the costume.
Oh, man.
I was so happy. I was so. You didn't like that costume? That shit is fire.
Well, the
Not
classic.
compared to
The classic.
not
The
compared to
classic.
the new one.
I never liked his
What?
costume.
The classic's the shit.
That shit looks.
Y'all a bunch of
The
haters.
thing that's awkward about it is it's the mask.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
Well,
mask.
if you
looks-
played the original arcade one, then I guess you'd have a
That shit's
you know,
classic.
more
I
of
always-
a connection to that old thing.
It always looked like a bootlegged Wolverine.
Really?
damn.
Well, there's a lot of
The
bootleg
mask.
Wolverines.
I'm taking the mask.
There's a lot of bootleg
I
Wolverines.
won't stand for this negativity.
because of the. I mean, I don't know.
But
I don't hate it, but I'm not in love with it either.
They also released some other cool skins. I think Black Widow had like a black hoodie.
The hoodie?
That looks
Oh,
fire.
that one is
That looks
dope.
very cool.
That looks very cool.
Very, very cool. But I still want to get
Did they finally get a costume for my character?
she has a lot of good ones.
Does she have a decent one now?
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones actually.
She has the
For,
one from the show.
For Plastic Girl?
What?
Miss
Plastic
Marvel.
Girl, Miss Marvel.
Damn, man. Who
Wow.
the fuck is Plastic Girl?
Same powers.
Oh, it's one of the Kardashians.
Mr. Fantastic.
Wait, one of them? You mean all of them?
Yeah, right. One of them. That's the whole family. That's the whole family.
Stop. We don't want the Kardashians trying to come cancel us either because they got money.
Listen, we just let them say our names once.
It's good publicity right there,
It's
man.
power right there.
Yeah, that's it.
Just tweet that.
I don't like Love Life. But
Perfect.
Instagram right there. Bam.
But what was the costume? The Black Panther one that I want. The Not the one from Black Panther. The
Wakanda.
The one from Civil War.
with the silver shit around him.
Silver War.
Silver War?
Silver. I think it's from Civil War.
I said Civil War.
I thought you said Silver War.
I know.
Silver?
I thought you said that.
Nah.
But what's the name's coming out soon? So, Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
He's coming. I think they're talking about like maybe next month he's coming.
Like October or November next
Yeah.
month because we're almost on October.
Probably January.
And by the next podcast, I will be playing finally. Bayonetta 1.
Yeah.
I found it.
He found a physical
I
copy.
found it.
I'm popping that in tomorrow.
For the Xbox 360. And guess what else I found out? Ooh, the Switch is getting the physical copy
Yeah,
on
late
sale.
as hell.
Next week, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But that's gonna like take
I have it. I
money though.
I have it. I had it with the second one.
$30.
That's gonna cost money.
$30. That's fucking ridiculous.
That is
No, it
ridiculous.
is.
That's money.
For how old is that game?
Which is the same thing as cash.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
I should
God.
charge you to play it. Let me see.
$5.
Oh, that'd be fucked up.
3-day rental, man. It's
Yeah, there you
Blockbuster
go.
all day.
You got to pay me to play that shit, man.
I hate to interrupt the derail, but it is episode number 230.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, and what does that mean, though?
And you know what that means.
No, I don't know what that means.
We got to take some shots.
I mean, shots. I knew shot. I knew it. I knew that's where he was going.
Of course.
Shot.
Gonna take some shots of
I did a shot.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, I'm
boy.
canceled.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
Sorry,
God.
yeah. So,
Prison.
Prison.
He's out.
all right, I need my shot. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right.
I got your point on that, Bizarre, but you gotta play.
Wait, stop talking because we can hear it. The
Yeah.
microphone. The headphones over there.
What happened?
Saru left his headphones
Oh, he left
on
his
his
headphones,
desk
so you
by
can
the
hear the
microphone,
headphones.
so we're going to hear feedback.
That's hilarious.
So we wait till he gets back. He gets back.
Talk more quieter.
Okay. We gotta get Bizarre.
Oh, wait.
There we go. He's back.
All right.
About to say,
Okay.
You're doing the ASMR.
Okay.
Now it's cold. I put it in the freezer.
Ah, nice.
It's cold.
Oh, he's got the shot. He's got
Put
the
it
White
in the
Russian.
freezer. Smart.
All right.
That is smart.
Now we have
Yeah,
these
so now
warm
it's-
shots of it.
We got warm-ass shots here.
I hope everyone in the chat's got a shot as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
If
let's
you're
do
of
it, y'all.
age,
Yes.
please drink
Hey,
responsibly.
listen, we don't know what's going on over there.
Wow.
Drink responsibly. We don't know
What's going on over
Drink responsibly.
Somebody's like, yeah, I'm driving.
As long as you're over.
there? Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Let me pull over for this shot. All right, cheers.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, everybody.
That's a happy cough, right?
Yo, I don't even know what that is, but it's good.
That was very smooth, by the way.
I gave you Brugal.
Ah.
I gave you
yes.
Mezcal and Chalk Mezcal. And I gave Kev Telemore.
Oh, I love mezcal.
And I had Chivas Regal.
How could you love this?
The Brugal is the
Good
shit.
stuff.
I hate the taste.
What, mezcal?
Dude,
No, mezcal
yeah.
is like super smooth. It's good, especially if you
mezcal.
have like good mezcal. Like if
Yeah.
you have like shitty cheap mezcal, then
Yeah.
Probably was.
yeah.
It's going to taste like you're choking on smoke.
This is good. This is good
Yep.
stuff.
Oh, God.
I only give you the best.
Oh, man.
I don't buy cheap.
That's all I do. It's good stuff. So it's,
My
not,
only
What
regret is
kind of
not
mezcal was
buying
it?
a bigger bottle of
white
mezcal.
what was that, Sarah? I'm sorry.
My only regret was not getting a bigger bottle of mezcal when I was in Mexico. Because I was in Mexico and I got it like in Puebla, where like mezcal comes from. And I got it from a little shop that makes like their own mezcal, right? So it's like their own like label or whatever. And it was delicious. But I brought it home and it was like this tiny bottle. And I went through it super quick. And I'm like,
That's the worst. That's the worst, man.
But I'm going back next week, so I'm gonna grab some more when I'm there.
Do it.
Make sure to bring a bigger bottle this time.
Hell yeah.
Live and learn. Live
I
and
forget
learn.
you're closer. You're close by there, so it's an easy.
Yeah, it's like a 3-hour plane ride.
Oh, that's
Oh my god.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
It's like 3 hours, $200, and I'm in Mexico.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Sasquatch, that's a terrible joke.
Oh
Now I got to put the whole thing on.
yeah, you got to put it up on the screen there and read it.
Just 230. 230.
You look how happy Kev is with that joke. Yo, he's smiling. He loves it.
That's pretty
Jeez.
funny.
Yo,
Kev's like,
if
I
Kev
wish I
likes-
thought
That's
of it.
really good.
If Kev likes your joke, it's not good.
What's the best time to see a
Yeah.
dentist? 2:30. 2:30.
That's pretty funny.
I'm sure we'll hear that now again.
I mean,
Sasquatch.
But Sarumaru, since Mexico's a 3-hour flight, just stop at New Mexico and pick it up. It might be a lot quicker.
So, anyways, it's what time is it?
That was it.
Guys,
Apparently, dad joke o'clock.
Yeah. Yes.
Serious.
Yeah,
Turbo's
yeah.
like really trying to. He's trying to sabotage this podcast.
Yeah, what
while
you
he's
guys
on
did.
it.
if he sees people in the chat, he's like, "We gotta get these people out of here." There's too many people in the
How
chat.
fast can we get these boys out?
Now since the chat has started it, he thinks it's okay now.
No, they're all good people. They're all good people. You know, it's just like, you know, they like humor. They like humor.
That's not human.
That doesn't
I
mean
know
they
you-
want to
I
hear
know
you.
where you're going with that.
That's what you call it?
I'm sure a lot of people like humor. I don't know what you do.
I know what the fuck that is. You're just talking.
They like good humor.
Dave
They
Chappelle's
like-
great. They don't like ice cream. Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Oh, I didn't even say the ice
Stop
cream.
it.
I wasn't even talking about the ice
Because
cream.
you
I
have
just like
no
good
jokes
humor.
in your mind. If you didn't think of ice cream for that, you are not funny.
I was not. I was not thinking of ice cream. When I said good.
I think
humor.
everybody thought
That's
ice cream.
crazy.
Oh, I can't.
The fact that you didn't says a lot. All right.
Okay, never mind. Let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time
You know what it's time for.
for. Look how long it's taking Sticks to set up a phone. No, he's not
Hey,
even
listen, I can do
ready.
the song and do this same
All
time.
right. For the news.
That's right.
Ooh, that was clean.
Nah, I jumped in late because I had to breathe.
Was it the shot? Was it the shot?
Probably was.
I'm laughing too hard into the mic. I heard some feedback.
Heavy metals in the chat. Get up.
That's what it was.
Oh, God.
That was the feedback. That was the feedback. All right. So, on with the news, y'all. MultiVersus 1.3 patch.
03.
I could skip the O. Listen, it adds Rick Sanchez, not dirty, makes Shaggy free for all, and all new players.
Yeah.
But they're taking away Wonder Woman, which kind of sucks for free players. Do you get to keep it? No, you have to buy her.
You got to earn it.
Pay the gold.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully now you have enough coins to just pay for her. So you know
I got like 15,000.
Wait a second.
I don't have any.
what.
I only use Wonder Woman.
So now you got to use your
Yeah, no, I
coin.
don't
I
have
gotta
any.
buy gold.
No, you
Yeah.
have gold. No, you
No, you don't have to buy gold.
Use
You
your
can use
gold.
your stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, you have enough for her.
I don't
Now you got to use
I hope
Shaggy.
so.
Just use who's free. Change the game.
It's 2,000 or 3,000 for her.
Okay.
I think she's 2,000.
I think she's 2,000.
It's affordable.
Yeah.
Well, Rick Sanchez finally joins the team after being announced, what, a month ago?
Yeah, it was announced a minute ago.
So he's finally there.
What did Kevin just say?
It was announced a minute ago.
What?
I don't know. He said 2,000 minutes ago.
2,000 minutes ago.
Well, the patch they said will also introduce a light projectile system, which means that the projectiles will do damage, but it won't stop the opponent's movement.
That's
So it's
actually
like a-
very big.
It's like a tick, like a tick hit.
Because there's heavy projectiles that'll knock you back, but there's soft ones that shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of people fuck that up. So that's
But you
actually
can use
good.
it to get your energy down. So when you do that big hit, they go
Yeah,
fly.
that's smart. That's smart.
See, I said that. They won't add a dirty Sanchez. That's his finishing move. That's terrible. To teleport that onto you.
That's a finisher?
That's disgusting.
It's a different ESRB rating.
How did we get here?
Well, you can put it on adult mode, right? I don't know if it's in
Mature.
there. He'll probably say something. He might say something like that.
Instead of Rick Sanchez unlocked, it's going to say Dirty
I'm
Sanchez.
the 30.
Dirty Sanchez.
I wonder if he burps as a
Oh,
move.
easily. No, he burps. He definitely
Yeah, he
does.
does.
He does all
Okay.
that
Yeah,
shit.
he does.
Okay.
He has his, in everything he says.
Okay.
Then they said they will. They had something that'll debuff your attacks on an infinite combo type thing. It'll decay your attacks while you're fighting. So any move used more than 4 times in the same combo will be much weaker.
Good.
So they can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over.
Good.
Which is good.
We're looking at you, Aria Mains.
No, more like Harley.
Harley.
And they said the roster changes have increased abilities for both Garnet from Steven Universe and Gizmo. And 2 new skins for Rain Dog, my bad. And slight reduction in power for the Man of Steel.
It sounds like a name of a rapper.
Rain Dog?
Rain Dog.
Yo, what up, Rain Dog?
What up, Rain Dog?
Rain Dog.
Remember Ghost Dog?
Ghost Dog and Rain
I'm sure
Dog.
it was probably someone's name in the 90s. Definitely.
Definitely was.
Before Lil happened,
He never
was
made
Dog.
it. Rain Dog never made it.
It was
Rain
dog.
Dog. It was Reindeer and Rain Dog.
Nah, that was Tony's
like
rap name.
SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah.
Rain Dog.
Rain Dog.
Drop that MultiVersus.
Yeah.
I dropped MultiVersus.
Drop MultiVersus, Rain Dog.
He's a new young rapper that won't be shot. That's good.
And like we said before, Wonder Woman can now be purchased for gold and or gleam or gleamium. And Shaggy is now free for everyone to try out.
Fuck Shaggy. He's cool, man.
He's a good character,
I
man.
like him.
He's a good
He's actually
character.
good. And what
One
they
of my mains.
You got to beat the tutorial to use them.
And what they did to Superman is a tragedy.
They said slight buff.
Play as him.
You got, what?
Play as him.
I don't.
They fed him kryptonite.
not my
man.
character.
But they
Superman.
basically
Is
gave
he
him
that bad?
Dude, they did some things, man. It's not just what they did. It's
Can you still throw people out?
I can't protect myself against people who can keep attacking, like Arya
But they
and Wonder
stopped
Woman.
that, though. They probably buffed it because
Like-
he's too powerful when they can.
No,
when they stopped him.
nah. The thing, I play this game too much. I'm telling you, man. I know more. Like if someone's way faster than me and beating my ass, I have a move that at least has super armor, so I can at least take a hit and retaliate. But if you take that away, I'm just getting my ass beat throughout the whole stage. I can't
They can't do it more than 4
retaliate.
times. They can't do it more than 4 times.
No, they definitely can. They definitely.
Have you
can.
played it since the patch?
I just played the in the lab when you battle the computer.
Lab.
I was just fighting the computer, but I see what they did with his up grab. They gave 12. They added 12 frames of recovery, which is complete bullshit.
What did he have
That's a
before?
lot.
I don't like 3.
Yeah, that was crazy. 12.
So like you see him after you do the move, you have to really invest. If you miss, you're
You got to
floating
be on
down.
point, yeah.
I'm like, that is fucked up.
But I just want people to do it less.
Have you done any teams or just solo
For
or one-on-ones
recent what?
with the new?
no, I
thing?
just played the one-on-one against the computer for like 2 minutes.
Because I'm asking this because what if because the thing about MultiVersus is they made it purposely for 2-on-2.
2-on-2. Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what their goal is. That's what their bread and butter is. So what if they kind of buffed them for the 2-on-2s? Like the stuff that they nerfed them on was on purpose for the 2-on-2.
He wasn't a
I don't know. I'm just saying.
He wasn't a problem. The community, the people that who are the champions of the tag shit, they didn't even complain. They never.
I
They
never
said
fought Superman.
they said he was the most perfectly made character, and they fucked him up.
I never like fought a Superman, whether I lost against him or beat him or whatever. I never thought they were cheesy. You know, I never
He was
thought.
perfectly made. He's Superman.
Yeah.
He's fucking Superman.
He's overpowered. That's what that means.
Hey, Saru,
Superpowered. He's super-
Yeah, he's been fine.
I mean, he is overpowered.
He's fine.
I mean,
Saru,
Says the guys who don't play the game.
hey, Saru, have you played MultiVersus?
I haven't.
Oh man,
It's free to
I haven't.
play.
I want to though. Yeah, I
Great
should play
game.
it.
It's a great game. I love it a lot.
Sauron's not gonna play it because they fucked up Superman.
That's right. Now Gizmo's enough for me to play it. I love Gizmo.
Gizmo's good.
So
He's good.
We challenge you.
He's got
I
that
got-
buggy move where it's like, yeah, that thing is a strong move that he's got, the buggy move.
Yeah, Gizmo.
There he goes.
That's
Sweet
awesome.
Like Sugar gave me this.
Sweet like Shaggy.
nice.
Oh, it's very sweet.
Sweet
of
Like
him.
Sugar gave me that.
What
Very sweet of him.
what character would have to be announced for you to be like, you know what, I really might want to try to play this game? What would excite you? What character?
Actually, when I heard that Gizmo was going to be in it, that's when I decided I wanted to play it.
Ooh,
I
Gizmo
just
did it.
Been busy, but yeah, I totally want to play it.
It's a great game.
If they put Ranma and Akane in there, then definitely playing. Definitely playing.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah, I'd be playing. Yeah.
You're gonna get some Naruto in there. I'll tell you that much.
Oh,
think
God.
so?
He already hinted at it like
Really?
3 times. Yeah.
Well, he's got to try and put like his favorite people in there.
I'm with it.
I hope they stay away from the video game characters for a bit. Just keep it anime, comics, movies, TV.
No?
You know,
Have they announced a video game character? No.
not yet. No, I like the way they do
Now
it.
it's,
Yeah, they're not putting.
it's all been cartoons, right?
Yeah, cartoons.
WB.
Western cartoons.
WB.
It's only been WB so far.
WB. Yeah.
I haven't seen any Japanese cartoons yet, but I'm sure he's going to get Naruto up in there. And maybe
Well, we'll
Goku,
see.
I'm
We'll
sure.
see.
What is the attack, Chalk? What's the name? You watch Naruto. What's the attack? I think it's Kamcho, or whatever the fuck. It's like they showed one of the characters putting 2 fingers up someone's ass.
Oh, dear.
I don't know the name of it, but that's Kakashi. He was punishing Naruto for doing something wrong in a
That's,
teamwork
that's my
exercise.
favorite game.
That's an because
an actual
Tony
move.
Tony put it on Twitter. He's like, well, I guess we're making this move now.
That might be Kakashi.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, I guess.
The prostate. Is that what it's called? Let me say.
And I think he's a big he's a big Naruto fan. So I think
Oh, that's what's up. I'm gonna have to holler at Tony.
we gotta get him back on.
Talk to him real quick. Like, make sure Sasuke's in the game. Make sure to throw some Madara up in there. You know what I'm saying? Little
talk-
guy sensei.
Sasuke,
You know what
Naruto.
I'm saying?
Well, what's the-
I know you.
I don't know what
you
you're saying.
you
I have no idea what you're
talking about. I don't know
What's the
what
release? What's been the release schedule so far? Every 2 weeks or so?
about
It feels like that. Yeah.
about
2 to
every
3?
2. Gizmo came out I think 3 weeks ago.
So about every 2 to 3? About?
Yeah, something like that.
About 3 weeks.
They
I
have
guess
2
they're the
more.
character.
What is it in November? They're ending it.
The end of the first pass is,
is
November 17th or something.
And they've got Stripe
and Black Adam.
So that sounds about right. If it's they got 2 more.
Kid Amazing got the name right. It's called 1,000 Years of Death.
1,000 years.
Is that what that's called?
Yep.
I thought it was called a prostate exam. But, all right.
I mean, that's the technical term.
It's called. I thought it was called the prostate penetrator.
No, you go to the doctor and they're like, 1,000 years? You ready for your 1,000
That's a long
years of
time.
death?
Before you could answer, you're like,
It's on your bill and shit, on your medical bill.
1,000 years of death.
It's like itemized.
Yeah.
1,000 years of trauma.
I have a question about the...
What's this here?
What is this?
Okay.
CGB Riken says Sasuke's the worst. Nah, I mean, in Boruto, he probably is, but...
Boruto is the worst
Isn't
character.
that a new one now?
Nah, it's a sequel to Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. It covers the story of Naruto's son.
The children's.
The children's.
It's like Muppet Babies, but for Naruto.
Naruto.
That's kind of accurate.
I actually like that show. I used to watch that shit as a kid, man.
You heard Muppet Babies got sued too?
My baby
No.
got sued.
Yeah, Disney had to take it off their channel.
Why?
Because they did a
Really?
re-release and it was copying the guy who told them not to copy his stuff.
I see. Wow.
You petty mother...
Wow.
I love that freaking show, man.
That's where
damn it, man.
Turbo got his personality from. Fonzie the Bear. Remember the
Waka, waka.
My humor comes from Fonzie the Bear.
Fonzie
It's
the
like
Bear.
it's a little bit of a modern version.
No, your personality comes from...
and Alf. That's Kev's personality.
Alf and Fonzie the Bear.
You were totally 87 to 89.
Yeah. You're an
That was
80s...
when your brain got meshed into what you are.
You know, I was going to stop the joke.
80s
but
comic.
I think I got one more in me now for that comment. I think I got one more joke.
got one more.
One more in you.
He's an 80s
Like
comic
that
is what he
freaking
is.
move.
1,000 Years of Death.
Got 1,000 years of death in you. All right, moving on.
Rosie the Robot would be a great character for freaking MultiVersus.
Tell us what you guys think about the patch and the new character in the comment shop.
Yeah.
Here's George Judson.
Oh, gosh. Hey, stop this crazy thing. All right. So, 17-year-old hacker arrested in Oxfordshire, believed to be the mastermind behind the GTA6 leak and Uber hack.
All right.
Oh yeah.
They got him.
They got him.
So apparently, this guy is either pretty lucky or really smart. And really dumb.
I don't know.
Doing what he did and get
Dude,
caught in
he's
2 days.
17 though. Like,
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Too clever for his own good.
No, he's very
Yeah.
smart because he didn't wait till his 18th birthday to do this because he would be very much in way more trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Well, first
yeah,
of all,
that's true. Yep.
honestly, he probably has a job for life now. He's probably going to be on like an FBI watch list for the rest of his life. But
He should work for the FBI.
That's usually the
that
case.
was his audition.
Usually it's the case.
Yeah.
That was his
He might
audition.
get hired by like McAfee or something. You know how they like hire hackers usually? Shit, he's gonna get a job somewhere, you know? So
Yeah.
It's
But
like
then-
hired hitmen. When you do good at killing, they hire you. And
Wow.
according to movies, that's what they do.
They hire you to kill people.
Well, in real life,
You're good at killing people. What?
in real life, if you give them information, they let you go.
What do you guys think the punishment should be for this dude? Fine or jail?
I think he should use his hacking ability to finish the game. So there's no.
No, I think he should use his hacking ability to protect the rest of the world from hackers. How about that?
Let him serve a little, like maybe a month in jail, so
I'm sure he'll be fine.
so he
with
can
that.
experience dropping the soap once, and then you take him out, he gets humbled, and then you give him a job.
Dude, you know how much trauma that is, man?
That's fine.
He's not going to be able to hack anymore after
That's
that.
just like the 1,000 years of death.
1,000 years of death.
That's his punishment. There you go. 1,000 years of death.
He should be banned from GTA 6.
He should be banned.
No, but he should be the boss.
He should be a character in the
He should
game.
be a character you have to assassinate in
Oh
the
yeah,
game.
no, he should have a foul
but-
death in the game.
Yes,
After
yes.
you should find him in a jail cell rotted.
Damn, man. Is that Resident Evil?
Not true.
Actually, I was going to ask Sarumaru, what do you think should be the punishment?
well, they're probably gonna try him as a minor because he's a minor. So he's probably not gonna get a whole lot. He'll probably get a slap on the wrist, and he's probably not. Usually, when you do crimes like that, they don't allow you near a computer for whatever amount of time. So
Right.
he's probably not gonna have a computer for like a year.
But what if
which
Saru is
probably
casting
punishment enough.
judgment? What if Saru has a decision? What is the judgment Saru passes on
Because
this?
this isn't a
would
U.S.
be-
judicial system. This is the U.K.
Give him the,
1,000.
But knowing Rockstar though, they probably would put him like in the game.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like
to be honest.
not even like if it's not him, like a lookalike kind of, and a hacker.
I think they
Like a
would.
parody, yeah.
Wouldn't be
and he
surprised.
would probably blow up like in part 5. Remember?
I wouldn't be surprised.
It was
Yes.
like they would probably have a funny scene,
A hacker.
where he destroys himself on some bullshit.
The Steve Jobs.
Cause they remember that guy with
Kinda.
trying to blow up the thing.
It was
He
a
trying to
Steve
blow up a bomb.
It was,
yeah.
It was a fake Steve Jobs.
Oh, on stage.
Yes.
And they hacked the phone so that it would blow up on stage while he was doing a presentation.
Well, they'll probably
Spoiler,
do
sorry.
something. They'll probably do something like that in the
That
game.
shit had
I
me.
guarantee you.
I was laughing at
The
that.
thing that's crazy is that there's rumors that are going around saying that the GTA 6 is rumored to be costing about $2 billion or something
No, it's-
crazy, something astronomical.
Messing with something as big as that
this is a huge
is
game.
not. It's the biggest hack.
So for this hack, you know,
If it costs them any money, that he's done.
I mean,
But I don't think it cost him any money.
I don't know. But
I don't think it cost him anything.
I don't know.
Besides the announcement on Twitter.
There's some sort
I don't
of,
think
there's
it-
some sort of punishment that has to humble.
Oh no, I'm sure he'll
Somebody
probably get
like
fined. He might get fined, and he'll probably have to work that out for the rest of his
He
life.
should get jail time though.
They could give him like
I
a
don't know. I don't think he'll get jail time.
well, this isn't
17 years
American.
old.
Give him a month.
This isn't American. This isn't the.
Give him a month.
This is not America.
At
Dan.
Rikers.
A month.
We're not talking
He's
about.
gonna go to juvie. He's not gonna go to jail.
We're not talking about the American judicial system. We're talking about the UK. So they have a
Yeah.
different law and different
true.
Fine him
different.
Fine
You
him
know.
$300,000.
So I
he'll
don't-
be paying that up for a long time.
Yeah, I don't
And he
know.
won't go to college. He'll probably murder people. It ruined his life.
You got
No. He's gonna pay it off in a year with his FBI job.
Yeah, they,
America's gonna hire
which
him.
is true. Which is why I say you need to cause him physical pain.
Damn.
Wow. This is
Physical
not-
pain. That's how
this
you
is
get
not-
humbled. Physical pain.
Where do you think this is? Where do you think this is? They don't chop his arms
Some
out.
caning.
They're not
some
going to chop his
caning.
head.
Let's bring caning or something. You know?
Public humiliation.
Yeah, or like
where
a
is it?
pinky, right? Like just a
Yeah,
pinky.
where is it where they
Like
chop
the
your
tip of the
hands off?
pinky.
India? Like when you're stealing?
Oh, when you steal, you get your hands
God.
chopped. Yeah, that's
It's
right.
somewhere. It's
No, that's
No,
the
no,
Yakuza. The Yakuza. They'll
I don't know if they do it now.
Sharia law, man.
No, I don't want him to have any limbs
Middle
removed.
East.
I just want him to get humbled.
No limbs, just digits.
Just humble.
No, public.
humbled.
just digits.
Listen,
Caning, man.
public
Can't sit
humiliation.
for a week.
Listen, well,
1,000 years
recently
of
he just pleaded not guilty, which is the new result that he just
Fuck
did.
that.
Oh, dude,
So
that's
who
not good.
knows what'll happen? Who knows what's
That's
gonna
not good.
Ah, man.
happen? Yeah.
If you plead
Nah,
not guilty.
Nah, you give. I'll tell you exactly what you do. Right? You give him like little baby cuts with like razors everywhere, and you throw lime juice at him and lemon juice.
Oh my god. It's like some,
Put him in a bath of
that's some
lemon
like
juice.
war torture shit right there.
Wow.
You sound like
Jesus.
it's like the Wu-Tang. You're gonna
He's like-
waterboard him?
Yes.
No, you got to televise
Like you
it though.
take
If you
some
do that.
bamboo and you
tie his
jam it
balls
right under
hanging
the
from a table.
fingernails.
Exactly.
No, but you got to televise
and
it
you
though.
get a spike back, and you. This that Wu-Tang.
Are you gonna
Yeah,
pull
it
his
is.
fingernails off with some pliers?
Nah, that's
too?
too much. What are you crazy?
Nah.
Sold the asshole.
So his butt
keep
cheeks
feeding 'em.
together. Keep feeding them.
Wow. Whoa.
Yeah,
See,
oh,
God. See, that's messy.
So
Yo,
his
this is
butt
going-
cheeks together.
That's
Keep
nothing, man.
feeding them.
Hey,
Yes.
here's the derail, guys. Here's the derail. Here,
I'm about to rap every THOD man right now. You're about to go right into the song. Hold on.
Iron Sheik will
Iron Sheik will humble him. Yes.
I will
Make him humble.
Make him
But first, he'll
make him humble.
Make him humble.
yeah.
Jeez. Well, listen, we don't know what's gonna happen to this guy. He'll probably get in more trouble for the Uber hack than the GTA one. In all honesty, but
Well, Uber's
Yeah,
not
probably.
making money.
like I said,
That's
it
the difference.
depends on how he hurts them.
Uber is actually losing money as
Exactly.
opposed to Rockstar, which is they're freaking printing money.
All
So
GTA, all Rockstar got from this is publicity. So,
Yeah.
so that's all it is.
Kneel and uncooked rice.
I just hope nothing is.
Real and
oh man, yo, that's rough.
I just hope that nothing gets delayed because of it. I know they
said it is.
They said it, but companies
But-
say stuff and
But do you
sometimes
think
they
it's
don't
gonna have
follow
a
through.
smooth release? They didn't give a release date, so they can't be late.
It could be PR talk. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It can't be late because they didn't give a release date.
Exactly.
This
So
would be in
Probably gonna
2030.
get delayed anyway.
we wouldn't know.
Exactly.
We wouldn't know.
Yeah.
They could just blame this guy now.
Right.
He said, "Remind me to never double cross level 8."
Don't you dare!
Yeah, apparently we're lunatics.
We got plans.
Yeah, we didn't get it from
Barefoot on
an album or
Legos.
anything. What?
You don't want to know what happened to the guy who hacked our YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he
No
got-
one heard.
Oh, we
of
found him.
Yeah,
We found him all right.
paper
Never.
cuts,
Never
lemon
again.
juice.
cement feet in the bottom of the ocean.
He's swimming with the fishes.
With the
now.
fishes.
No, he
He's
got
not
that.
so he's drowning in
Sewn
the
clothes, butt cheeks.
Sewn butt cheeks in the
So-
bottom of the ocean.
All you can eat buffet.
concrete butt cheeks in the bottom of the ocean.
Concrete butt cheeks.
You can't get out.
We gave him 857 paper cuts, and then we poured hand sanitizer on him.
Throw him in the Hudson River. Let him melt.
And not that cheap.
What?
Because it's like poison.
We hit him with the Johnson & Johnson hand
Yeah.
sanitizer.
Not that cheap stuff, man. Not that.
Not
Not that.
50%
No. You gotta
alcohol.
give them the
Shit,
real
we're
stuff.
talking about that 90%.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm afraid to reach out to any developer in the future. Hey, you want to be on the podcast? And they see this footage.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. They'll definitely want to be
Yeah,
here.
we about to get canceled.
Why wouldn't they be here?
They'd be like, fuck yes, I do.
We're giving them ideas. We're giving them ideas on what happens when they get hacked. Let me stop.
That's a reason. That's a reason to be on.
They're like, I like where their heads at. Don't fuck with my game.
Hit him with that William Wallace. That William Wallace torture.
Yo, what?
Dude, I think that's too far.
What? I want to
Now
know.
I got to hit him with
Why
that
throwing
James
names?
Bond Casino Royale torture.
Yo,
Yeah,
let's
see,
ask.
that's fake stuff. See,
I want to ask this.
Fake stuff.
No. He was sitting on the chair.
Oh, I
Dude
know.
just hit.
Yeah,
Yo, let me ask you guys this: What do you think happened to the guy in charge of the servers of all the data?
No, he got
Oh, no, he's got the worst.
fired.
He got it.
Imagine having that job, man. That's like the worst day in your life. Like, oh,
He's like, wait, did I turn the computer off? Yeah, I turned the computer off.
oh no!
Oh, shit.
Fuck it.
Oh shit!
Don't.
Yeah, he's super fired.
Oh, dude, I feel for that guy, man.
No,
Or
dude.
girl. I don't know who it is.
Yeah, exactly. A 17-year-old, they're young regardless. So it's like, but they gotta get something. It's like, come on, really? You're gonna hack Rockstar? It's
I think it's a bad decision anyway. Just to do that to get your name out there is a bad decision.
it's a bad,
nah,
it's
it's
a
not a
bad
good
look. Wrong company. You're fucking with.
And if he gets a good job because of it, that's not the way to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, look, Uber screwed the taxi industry all over the world. So it's like, all right,
was a
if you're
good
gonna do
idea.
that
It
to
was a
a
good
company,
idea.
right? If you do it to a company, like that's a company that I see. It starts
Ask,
riots and stuff all
what
over
about
the
the mustache car thing? What is that?
But Rockstar, it's like, come
What's
on,
that
man.
one?
The mustache.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, the other one that's like Uber.
Dirty Sanchez. Sorry, no. I'm sorry, no. You said mustache. I was like,
They got like a pink mustache on the front of the cars. I forgot what they were called. But they're
That's weird.
Lift?
okay.
What happened to Lyft?
Oh.
Lyft is still around. They're the number one. They're the Uber competitor.
You said Dirty Sanchez.
I'm sorry, you said mustache.
But no, that's what the
Why? Why does that have to do with wow?
It's a mustache.
said. The mustache car.
Why does that have to do?
Dirty Sanchez?
Why does that have to do?
What?
With, no. All right, we're moving on.
All right. Yeah. Next news.
Yo, Mike said they sent him to Wu-Tang. I love it. I love it, Mike. I love it.
What would you guys do to the 17-year-old who hacked everybody?
Yeah.
Let us know
Yeah,
in the
apparently
comments.
we went too far.
No, that's not too far.
I don't think it's too far.
I think that's reasonable.
Reasonable, yeah, definitely.
Very reasonable.
What do you guys think?
All right, what's this news? Let me see. Let me get to the right news.
Oh no.
That one is
Oh no.
somewhere else. All right, so
Moment of silence.
Shall I read?
Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope is the title of the game, but that won't include multiplayer.
I'm canceling
So,
my pre-order. I'm
You
canceling.
guys, well, you guys played it.
I'm still getting it. I'm still
You
getting
guys played it. They never said anything about there being two players, but since there was DLC that made the first game two players, made you assume that this was going to be two players because that was a pretty successful mode because you guys played it, right?
Yes. That was DLC though, right?
Yeah.
No, well, it wasn't.
It was DLC.
It was DLC.
It wasn't DLC.
There's still hope.
It wasn't.
No, it was like a patch, wasn't it?
No, it was
Yeah,
added. Yeah, it was
They added
DLC.
DLC missions to that mode, but
It had
that
two
mode.
players,
I think that mode was available for when you fire it up, but you have to unlock it. You have to
Yeah.
unlock
So
it.
it's bullshit anyway.
Oh.
No, but it was still added to the game. It wasn't there
just-
from the get-go. I'm saying like that mode was an awesome.
I don't think it was a patch. That's what.
No, it wasn't a patch. I'm
But
just
from
saying,
the
like,
mode being there, you think that they would have expanded it.
Exactly.
because it
better
worked
way.
so flawlessly, man. It was like the perfect.
But do you-
Any strategy role player, just in general, strategy role players, in general, work perfectly in co-op. Two games that come to mind is obviously the Mario Rabbids, and Wargroove.
they did it
Perfect. They did it perfectly. Perfect.
did they charge for the bonus stuff?
No.
They
neither,
didn't.
neither of
No,
them.
I
they
feel like
bolted it.
they'll add it too.
And you know what? That's a possibility. In their defense, in
Ubisoft is Ubisoft, so we don't know.
Yeah, we did.
In Ubisoft's defense, I was reading more of the article, Nintendo Life.
It seems like they're trying to reform.
The thing is,
do
they
better?
were giving it a shot. The problem is with Mario plus Rabbids Sparks, I hope, is that, the first one you're on the grid, you're moving people on the grid. They got rid of the grid. So they have like an area, they got like a circle around.
They probably give you points or whatever. It's a movement points.
You walk, you have like a certain limited area that each character
It's
can walk.
basically a grid.
So it's a new, kind of, but it's a whole new revamped system. So
It's
they
a
were like,
Valkyria Chronicles grid.
they had to balance that. They were like, okay, they were thinking about 2-player, but they were like, okay, if we have to balance the 1-player and the 2-player with this whole new system, this game's never going to be released. So they're like, let's push the 1-player out. That's what they said. They didn't say they're going to work on it, maybe add it again later. It sounded like they were hinting at that they might add it later post-release, and I hope that they go
I
that
friggin'
route.
pray to God they do.
I think they will.
I hope
To
they
be
do.
honest.
But that
Yeah.
was the reason. It was because they have a new, the turn-based system and stuff like
Oh,
that.
so
still.
it would basically delay the game.
Oh, yeah.
Was the reasoning.
That's what they said, yeah. Like,
Delay because of multiplayer? Who does that? Oh.
No one.
I can't
actually. They just
think of
take it
another
out.
game that would do that.
They just take out the multiplayer.
Especially a game that's a
Halo wasn't
flagship.
delayed. It came out.
Was there ever a flagship game that was delayed because of a?
Mario 64.
Mario 64, wow.
Well,
That was
that's what
originally-
makes me worried though.
that was
That's what makes me
originally
worried
supposed
for
to be.
real. That's what makes me worried is because of that stuff like that. Like,
Delay.
Well, it depends.
Because of,
Listen,
like Halo-
It depends on how hard it is to implement it. If it's something that gave them trouble
can't.
and they said forget it because of it just broke the game.
But it's
The way
like
they
it didn't
made-
give you
No.
trouble before.
that's exactly.
You have
that.
the blueprint for it. I don't want to hear excuses. Like, you can
Dude,
fucking do it.
The
You're just
stage,
lazy.
the stage.
You
is
have-
different.
You're lazy.
You have the indie developers.
You're
Chuck-
Nintendo.
You have an indie developer.
Ubisoft developing.
Same thing.
Chucklefish is an indie developer in the UK. They made Wargroove.
Okay.
They added it's like the most ambitious strategy role player I've ever played. That thing
Pretty
has
much,
so
yeah.
many modes. You can create your own battlefield. You can play with up to 4 players. Like versus, it's crazy.
That is crazy.
And they're an indie developer, and they implemented the co-op off the it's
Even online. They did
even-
online.
even
It was pretty
online.
crazy.
I think they might add it
And
just to give it
offline.
life later.
but that's an indie developer.
You know that
So
game was like $15 for like a couple of months.
Yes,
It always drops.
it's
super.
always been on sale. It still is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
always on sale.
And they're like
But it's-
Mario for $15. They tricked so many people.
But this isn't a Nintendo and Ubisoft. They're not indie developers, man. They're not indie publishers. They're,
Ubisoft drops their games for $20 in seconds.
Well, sorry, what's your thoughts on this here?
It's crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider them indie developers at all. They're pretty much first party, right? Ubisoft?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
They got Mario. Mario's never considered third party.
No, they're not. They're not indie publishers.
No. They're not indie developers either. No, they're definitely not. But they're, yeah, they should be able to handle that. They have
It's a
the
very
platform.
polished game.
Nintendo
Yeah.
just needs to give them a little bit more money.
It's a polished game.
More money.
But they had COVID and
Yeah.
stuff, so they have a reason for it to be late. It's time. They've had time to put it in there by now, but
I get if they can't do it online for Nintendo anyway. I
Yeah.
get that. That makes sense to me.
I would definitely assume there'd be no.
But they could
online.
do couch. They could do the couch co-op
It's
easily.
It's pretty turn based though, so they can do it.
Yeah, dude. It's not.
I'm guessing it's just not to give you everything all at once.
Yeah.
Like right
Yeah.
in the beginning, just
Right.
to keep it fresh for longer. And then like once the game starts to like die down, they're gonna be like, oh, guess you can,
Definitely.
do your multiplayer shit.
I think they're gonna treat
That's
it
what I'm
like the
guessing.
Nintendo sports games, and just
Yeah.
give you a certain amount, and
they,
then
they got
Yeah,
go.
that's what they did. Yep. But look at we're still getting like Mario Strikers.
Right.
yep.
Shit. So
Yeah.
yeah, they're
They hold
doing
it
the
back
same
on
thing.
Paulina. They added Paulina.
drag out content. They have Rayman coming to the game, so
That's right.
they're gonna drag out content, and then like let's just say you have your set missions that you do in the story. Then later on the DLC, hey, you get to play those with 2 players now. Oh, that's fun.
Yep.
And
They
then
want
it
to
goes
get at
more
least a
shit.
year out of it.
Yeah, so
Dude.
Yeah, it keeps it fresh.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly believe it will be in the game, just not when you want it.
Well, if they did that with the Fire Emblem, the new one that's coming out.
Oh,
that's it.
jeez.
Exactly.
I don't understand why Fire Emblem's never done that, but
It's the thing. The thing is, once you go there and you actually experience a
can't take it
2-player
out of it.
co-op, it's hard to go back to the single player. It's really tough.
that's what they're like. Once we do it, they're gonna ask for it all the time.
It's hard to go back to it. I'm still buying the game.
Final
I'm still
Fantasy-
getting it day one. But
Final Fantasy 2 and 3 were 2 players on the low.
2 was fake 2 players.
Yeah, 3 was
And
actually
3 was real 2 players,
Right.
but no one said anything.
and no one said anything. Right?
Not a word.
That's true.
You have to go to the options or some shit. And I was like, what? This changes everything.
And nobody talks about it.
What?
Yep. You take turns with
I didn't know
characters.
that.
Funny.
But yeah, it's a shame though. But I hope they do it. I hope
Or should
they
I
do
say
it.
4 and 6?
Yeah, well,
I hope
I
they
think
do.
so.
And they need to do it for Fire Emblem too, man. They need to do it for all strategy role players. That
I think
should
they
be.
could.
That should
But
be
then
like
there'll be a lot. They've had a lot hanging on those characters though. You're like, yo, I'm not killing this character. It's me. It's
No,
me.
but that's
don't kill me.
that's good. That makes it changes. It really does.
What if it was like permadeath? But you were those characters.
Oh,
You
dude.
suck. You kill all my people.
Well, that's
man.
why.
Well, now that's why it's good with team because then you get
That's why you. Well,
two heads are better than one, man.
That's
So-
why you turn that off at the beginning of the game. You don't have to worry about
But
it.
it would be cool if you could run in and save my ass. I'm about to die. Good.
That'd be
Yeah, yeah.
awesome.
That'd be
That
pretty
adds,
dope.
that adds to the
Two heads
to
are better
the
than one.
strategy.
Yeah,
Dude, playing with Kev. I remember what was it?
They playing caveman.
Wow.
How you get?
No, there was a bunch of times when like I was about to make a move and I wasn't thinking about something, and you would stop me and be like, hey, don't forget about this, and then I'm like, oh shit,
Yeah, I'm
thanks,
like, yo,
thanks for reminding
leaving
me.
them open.
And vice versa, I would
but
say it
those
about
are
you.
the
Yo,
different-
you sure you want to make this move? That guy's over there, and he's like, oh shit, thanks for telling me. That's like it changes.
It
the strategy,
the
man.
game.
But what was
It's
it?
awesome, though.
It was
It's
the general
awesome.
that wasn't a threat, right?
Oh, he's not-
Oh no,
no,
I see no threat to my commander.
Oh, the
no threat
commander.
to my commander.
The commander.
That
yes.
motherfucker got murdered.
For those of you guys who don't know what we're talking about, that was a 4-hour playthrough of Wargroove in the one battle that we lost.
Turbo was talking
Right
mad
towards
shit.
the
We
end.
had it one.
No, you were talking
He was
so much
cocky as
shit.
hell.
Talking so much.
So much.
I see no threat to my commander.
There's no threat to
we
my
got this
commander.
game on lock.
We got a lot.
There was like whatever the kingdom's name. He was like, they're gonna pay the price.
Yeah, talking shit. And then,
gotta pay.
and then your boy got murdered. And the battle was over. And you had to do it
4 hours.
The 4 hours.
4 hour
And
fucking
they
battle.
just sat there looking at the screen, and I was, and my black heart was laughing.
No, I love that shit. I'm like, look at all that
Oh,
shit.
we were all there. We were all there for that
all that
moment.
shit.
I died inside in that fucking.
Yeah.
Oh,
died,
shout
man.
out to Gordostein. He said, I've never seen the appeal for rabbits. I fucking hate rabbits, okay?
Me too.
I hate the characters.
Me
in it. They
too.
looked, I didn't see any appeal to them, and I want to
Well,
kill them.
Listen,
No,
do you
they're-
have
I
any
did too.
appeal towards
No, that's
what I'm saying.
They're ugly.
what's that movie?
The minions.
The Minions.
I fucking
yes.
hate them too.
So if you don't like the Minions, you won't like them.
I hate them.
They're
I like
definitely-
killing
They're
minions.
Ubisoft's Minions. That's what they are.
I hate them all.
That's what they are.
Yeah.
No,
And they're like I used to think they were like the little Lego, like the little Lego.
I
guys.
want to kill them.
No, I don't like them either, but I do like the game itself. Like the game, it
game
won me
is
over because
awesome.
I'm not a fan.
Well,
of
I mean, they do have the
rabbits at all.
jokes about Mario and stuff in there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like a parody of
Yeah.
Mario games. Yeah.
Yeah, more so than rabbits.
I hate it. It's like, oh, it's Luigi fucking Rabbid. I'm like, no, that's just an idiot in the costume. That's not Luigi anything. It's just a,
But can he jump?
it looks like a crackhead in a fucking costume. I'm like, this is
Well,
stupid.
the movie's legs and he
like,
jumps.
I want to fucking kill him. I don't like any of those things.
No, it's weird because they all have different.
They're good
interesting.
characters, though.
They
I
have
like
interesting abilities.
What's
Yeah.
their appeal?
I don't know what their appeal. In game,
No,
they have good abilities.
yeah, the abilities
They're
are
ultimate
Somebody's gotta
characters.
like them, though. You know, somebody's likes them out there.
It's a default. It's a default. Look,
Heavy Metal remembers the stream.
Oh God,
I see no threat to my commander. I see no threat to my commander.
dude, I was like,
Fucking amazing.
I'm gonna go
that clip
scream.
is somewhere. It's
Oh,
on.
no. We got to put that up
It's
again.
on TikTok.
I wanted to
Right?
fucking
Yeah,
It's on
jump out the
TikTok.
window,
I think
dude.
That clip is up there.
4 hours, man. I'm like, I want to die right now.
Yo, as soon as he was like,
Wait, does he have another move? He can move?
No, they're targeting the ship. Wait, our commander's on that ship. Hold on, our commander's on that ship. Our commander's on that ship.
Dead.
Gone.
Dead.
pine box.
You sure we can do that? Yeah, we could do it. We got. Oh no! Wait, he's going this way. No! Oh no!
I just, you know,
it's like-
from now on, we should do another short. We just zoom in on his face the entire time while it happens. Just zoom in on his face and see him.
We need that in
talking
high
shit.
resolution.
Oh,
man.
yes.
We need that in like 8K.
I don't want to relive that, man.
Oh, I would.
I
love
was
to
there
live
with that.
What up, Tech and Jen?
Damn it!
What's going on? New face. I never read that name. New face in the chat.
Second gen, yellow.
Hey.
What's going on?
What's up?
Oh, speaking
but
of
yes.
Tekken,
But moving on from this news, leave it in the chat, which I think is not having two players. You think it's going to be in the game later, or not?
Or not?
Or not?
Or not?
who cares?
This guy. Tekken strategy role player.
Yo,
What's up?
he said, "Who cares?
Oh man.
Don't hold back, Chalk. Damn.
Last part of the news. Netflix opens its own game studio in Finland.
Finland of all
Who cares?
Yeah, that is a.
Well, it depends. So, Amazon tried doing this, and Amazon's got a lot of money, and they tried to open their own studio. I think they got one game out. It's pretty successful, I believe. It's a
Oh,
massive multiplayer RPG.
yes.
But that is what happens when you put like try and do a AAA studio, and you have no experience. It's going to take you years upon years upon years upon years to get a game of that stature out the way that it's supposed to be, and especially if you're just starting out a studio. So I don't know what Netflix is planning to do. I know they have high hopes for their gaming streaming service or whatever they're going to call it. We've already talked about them opening a gaming streaming service to begin with. So if you want to find that, just search. We talked about it. But
Watch our video on it.
yeah, exactly.
It seems pointless to me. I think it's like you guys can't even get your shit together with like contracts for like your shows, and you want to freaking get into making games. Like, nah.
I think that their intention is to make one game that's going to have like that ability to make millions upon millions a day. And I think that's what's hurting these studios when they're trying to make like another Genshin Impact or another Fortnite or something.
Finland.
Yeah.
They're going to try and make a game like that, and it's going to look like a copy for the most part, and people are going to be like, this is trash. And then they're going to lose millions upon millions trying to make that.
Yep.
If they try to
Or
do
they're going to make a
something-
bunch of shitty mobile games too.
Yeah.
They could
Well,
build
I
a
mean,
mobile game
that
out,
would probably
too.
be a better idea for them,
Yeah,
honestly.
I think so too. Like if they made a bunch of
Business-wise,
shitty mobile games based on like Netflix properties, I think that might be better than them trying to like dump all their money into like one big game that's just gonna suck and no one's gonna buy.
Yeah, I mean, they got Stranger Things, which is not a great game. They got
It's co-op.
Cobra Kai, which is not a great game.
And that's co-op too.
So I don't know if they. I mean, they got League of Legends. That's doing quite well. It's not them though. It's Netflix.
man.
It's a Netflix original, but it's not them.
They do have really good.
Their shows are pretty much the best done. Like as far as video game licensing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably the best.
especially in the
ever.
animation department.
So they're doing that part right.
Yeah.
Now, what if they made a Castlevania based on the anime with Konami's help?
That'd be
I'm like,
fire.
listen, at
Dude,
least we
that'd
got
be
a new
dope if they
Castlevania.
did it right.
I would
Symphony-
cry.
Symphony of the
Mess it
Night.
up.
I would fucking
Has
cry.
that in that
Something
style.
like it. So if they use it like that,
Right.
then yeah, I don't know what types of game they're trying to make. But
Yeah.
like I said, it's open for them to try. But if they are doing it like, if they're trying to make a AAA game, then that's a terrible idea.
Well, there's another thing too to take into point is that they have one of the best like analytics of any like so
People stay on. Are
they
you
get
still
feedback.
watching?
Well,
Are you still watching Netflix?
they get like instant feedback. So imagine like you're making a game. They a game has to go live for them to get they don't have to do that. They can see what people's interest.
Oh no,
is.
they'll cancel it in a day like Resident Evil.
but they do that because they see the interest in it. They
So
can
if they're
instantly see
spending,
it.
but if they're spending millions on this game and they see that on the first day, that is doing shit.
But I'm saying that they can test that out before having to spend that kind of money. They
Hopefully.
would see what people were interested in and then spend the money. Like they're
But
not
you don't want to do a
stupid.
paint by numbers anything.
Right.
You never want to do a paint by numbers anything.
Right. I
I
mean,
mean, if you're just looking at analytics and like, oh, I think they're gonna do it. This is a robot.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to see that game.
I think this will sell.
Yeah, I don't want to see that game.
Yeah.
But like I said, if they're gonna try and do something like that, it's probably gonna take years upon years, and then they're probably gonna cancel it
Maybe.
because they're probably gonna be hurting for money after about that time.
They already are hurting.
They are
for money.
Exactly.
Well,
Unless they
Netflix
have some perfect
is hurting
ideas,
for money.
they're gonna be hemorrhaging by then. So who
But I-
knows if they're gonna have a chance to make the game they want to?
I applaud them for trying something different, though, man. They have to,
How long has it been? How long has it been since they announced this gaming situation they're doing? A very long time now.
It was a while.
And they're just starting this. Like this is a bad idea.
All you gotta do is just look back at our news from like a while ago.
Yeah, it was a long time
They
ago.
did.
Like last year.
Timestamp that shit.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it
it
was
was last
iffy.
year.
It was an iffy decision then. So now that they're opening their own studio now, it better be a freaking puzzle game. I don't care what
Yeah.
it better be
Mobile
something
game, man.
simple. It better be something
no,
simple.
they're doing it.
At
Or
least-
something that uses their licenses good. That's all I hope.
Do a Netflix puzzle fighter. You good?
At least they chose.
That would be cool.
That'd
Actually,
be fucking
That would be
awesome.
rad.
Puzzle Fighter?
That'd be
Yeah,
I mean,
like-
yeah, they might as
with
well
the characters.
use the
Oh,
licenses.
okay, with the
Yeah,
licenses.
Use
Oh,
the
okay.
license.
I could buy on that, dude.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Turbo?
No, they chose Finland. They said the happiest people in the world are in Finland. So
Oh yeah, that must be a happy game. All right, so let us know in the comments what you think this game is going to be.
the games are going to be made by the happiest people in the world.
Do you think it's a good or bad decision? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to Netflix games?
And I asked that motherfucker what he just said too. That was my fault.
Yep.
Exactly.
That was all my
You
fault.
wanted to hear.
No,
I-
Onimusha's getting an anime. Yes, that's going to be
Yes,
great.
it is.
It might finally get me into Onimusha.
Styling, you're on timeout.
Listen, they had the
should be.
Cyberpunk
I
show,
should be.
the Cyberpunk movie.
Yeah.
That did wonders for Cyberpunk.
Did you guys like the Tekken anime?
I didn't get to watch it yet.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
You like it?
I heard
liked
I heard
it.
was
Wait, is it a movie
good.
or episode?
Season?
Episodes.
It was like 6 episodes.
Oh, that's
Six
not just
episodes.
6. How long? Each episode.
They're
not
like
long.
about 30 minutes each.
Not
long.
bad. Oh, damn.
Like 30 minutes each, and it basically just covers like the Tekken 3 story.
Yeah.
So.
It's like in between 3 and 5, I think. or something
Tekken
like
has
that.
a story.
Tekken has
Yeah,
one
because they
of the.
threw in like some like liberties, right? Like they threw in some
Well,
characters
that black dude is in there
from
from
5.
like he's late in the series, and he's in
Yeah,
there.
that dude from Leroy.
Yeah, I
Jenkins.
forget
Like
his name.
7?
Yeah, that
He's
guy.
from
That
Tekken
guy.
7.
Yeah, he's
but
from
he shows up in there.
way
Leroy
later.
Jenkins. That name is hilarious.
That's like from the 80s.
That's like
That's
from
70s. That's the 70s.
that's
No,
like
that was
from
a meme.
living. That's like from Living Color.
Yeah, Jenkins.
And Living Color.
That was the
Yo,
meme.
speaking of Tekken, I was watching this video on YouTube, and remember when Michelle Rodriguez got roasted for pronouncing Tekken the way she did?
Tekken.
Tekken.
She
That's actually how to pronounce it.
Yep.
That's
I
how you
found
say
that
it.
out.
Yeah,
I
it's
was like,
Tekken.
Tekken.
I actually found that out too.
I was like,
Nah, we're
damn.
American. We're American.
We were
Sorry.
making fun of her, but all
thing
the
is-
time.
No, we're American. Sorry.
No, she knows damn well that back then she didn't say, like, no one said it like that back then.
No, she didn't play that.
The actual.
That's how you
game
pronounce
did.
it.
The actual
That's how you say it in
game.
Japanese. Yeah.
That means she
That's
just
how you
saw.
pronounce
That
it.
means she
Tekken.
just saw the trailer.
Tekken.
Someone-
She just saw the intro and thought she played the game. That's what that meant.
Nah, someone backstage said you would sound cool if you say it the proper way.
Tekken.
Okay, I'll say it the proper way. I've never played this game before. She lied.
Wow.
How about
Believe him there, man.
Wow.
give this game to Ken?
Give this game Tekken.
Wow.
I want Tekken. No,
No, to
Tekken.
Ken.
Tekken.
No, she was wrong. I don't care what it is.
Wow.
Yo, but
Yeah, the
some,
game said she was right.
No.
not all of them though.
No.
Not all the games.
You've never heard that shit called Tekken.
First 3 games.
I don't care.
First 3 games in America said it the way we say.
Exactly.
And then after that, after part 3, they said it the
It's like
the
John
proper
Claude
way.
Van Damme. Computer. Computer, right? Computer.
I have to use the computer.
Computer.
The computer.
Underwear.
Underwear. You want to suck underwear.
We can't finish that line.
No, okay. No, you can't.
Suck underwear.
Watch the movie, yo.
Underwear.
Underwear or underwear?
So she's
Black
not.
silk underwear.
Yeah, she's pronounced it wrong.
All right, we're done with the news. We're done with the news.
Yes, we are.
Wow.
Yeah, we took like every news topic and just butchered it to
Yeah,
death.
we
Yeah,
really did.
pretty much.
I refuse to believe that you said it right.
Yeah.
I think there is 0. You know what? When I discovered that, I was like,
I won't.
I was like,
won't.
damn. The entire world roasted her for that. The entire fighting game community
She's like,
roasted
come
her for that.
on.
Like when I
I
used to
saw
say
that in a YouTube video actually that did that. And
Yeah.
when
me too.
when I used to say Ninja Gaiden
Oh.
and I heard it was Ninja Gaiden, I was like, okay, I
Well, you
accept
threw an
that.
extra I in there.
Yeah.
extra syllables.
So I admitted my fault on that, and it's Ninja Gaiden. I
The
admit
main
that.
character's name was Ryu.
No, I used to say Ryu.
We all said Ryu, yeah.
But it's
I
Ryu.
still say it.
I say Ryu now. I
Ryu,
accept
right?
that. I will never say Tekken.
Everybody said it Ryu
I
though
still
back
say it.
then.
You know what's
like,
fucked up?
Dude, I used to say Gully.
I say for Street Fighter, I say Ryu, but for Ryu Hayabusa.
Ryu Hayabusa.
That's so weird.
Yeah, because they have
I
a
don't
last
say-
name. Though.
Ryu Hayabusa doesn't sound right.
What's Ryu's last name? in Street Fighter?
Hoshi.
Hoshi?
Yep.
Wow, I never heard that in my life.
Doesn't the count?
I've never heard of
Some Street Fighter fan you are.
That's like your main.
Kenneth
Ryu
Masters.
Hayabusa.
It's Kenneth Masters and Edmund Honda.
Edmund Honda.
That's right.
it is Edmund Honda.
Edmund.
And Chuck, it is not his main. I took that from him.
No. The world took that from me because it was everyone's main, and everyone knew his moves.
Yo,
And they
Jay,
took my sweep away. No. I can't have. No one's main should be Ryu anyway. Nowadays, it shouldn't.
I'm naming my first kid Ryu.
I'm naming my first kid Ryu. The fuck the world.
With an I.
That's my main. That's my main kid.
Ryu. Ryu.
RYEY.
Not to be
Wait,
confused
what?
with Ninja Gaiden, Ryu.
Oh. At the end. So yeah,
Terrible.
spelled phonetically.
Wow.
No,
what
there's
do
so
we-
many. Dude, we should do a whole podcast on names that were pronounced wrong growing up, as far as games.
That'll be 5 minutes. Let me
Names that we pronounced
Yeah,
wrong.
we
no,
know it
there's
now. That'll be
tons.
like that'll be 5 minutes.
Yeah, that'll be 5 minutes, dude.
I remember I used to name was it Gradius. I mean, his name something. All these names, all these games were totally different.
Faxanadu or Fasanadu, whatever the fuck it's called.
Faxanadu was
Fax-
better.
Xanadu.
Darius.
Oh, Faxanadu.
Dude, everyone said Darius. You remember Darius?
Yeah,
That Darius twin.
I never called it Darius.
Darius?
Yeah, it's Darius.
I never called it. Yeah.
Riot.
The
yeah.
Riot's Gaiden.
But everyone got
Gaiden.
The Gaiden.
What is wrong with Sasquatch?
Still can't say it.
What is wrong with Sasquatch?
Riot's Gaiden.
You said I say ninja like it rhymes with vagina.
Ninjina
Vagina.
or Sagat. That's right. Sagat. It's Sagat.
Yeah, I say Saget.
Everybody
It's
says
Saget.
Like Bob Saget.
Yeah, but it's Sagat.
I saw that in the arcade.
So that's the podcast now, guys. We're gonna talk about games that we pronounce wrong.
Yeah.
We might as well just keep going.
Might as well go. No,
No, we gotta talk. We gotta talk about what the new game.
Saget.
I was gonna take a bathroom break.
Well, we're gonna take a break now, and then we'll come back to Saru, and we're gonna talk about some stuff he's got in the works.
So stay tuned, y'all. We'll be right back. We're gonna take a little intermission.
Yes. As we empty the bladders.
Whoa.
We will be right back.
Gaiden
Hopefully
break.
the vocals don't get all choppy. Let us know in the comments if it gets choppy. We'll come back sooner if it does.
We're working on that. Yeah.
Or we'll just stay quiet.
Saget.
Saga.
Yo, what happened to this dude that was in the
Saget.
chat saying, I
Stop it.
Wait, what?
nah, all plush all day. He was like, I literally came here for Dragon Ball Fighter Z, not for this. Wow.
What?
Yeah, y'all missed that?
Nah, I didn't see that.
I saw
Why
that.
would you come to the podcast from Dragon Ball Z?
Because people don't read.
Well, some people subscribe to us for different reasons.
People don't like.
That's true.
They just subscribe and just think it's a Dragon Ball
I
channel.
like that bio break. It's great. That's true. It's like, well, you're gonna have to be here during Fighter Fridays when Dragon Ball Z
There will
comes
be
on.
Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, there will be
Yeah.
Dragon Ball.
It
Dragon
depends on the
Ball.
day. When it's Wednesdays, it's all about that podcast.
Yes, sir.
All about that podcast.
Yes, sir.
Listen, you can't please everybody. We'll try and please the most though.
For all those who are new to the channel, feel free to give a like and sub. You know, we try and get them subs up.
Please.
Yeah, we need that residual income.
Wow.
Mike Herman came here for the Turbo Comedy set.
That's right, Mike. Exactly.
Somebody
Clearly,
does.
Mike came to the wrong
don't.
place.
Yes.
Well, yeah, when did it start? It never started.
Turbo Comedy set
I got-
started before the show did.
I got a few more jokes before the end of the podcast, so yes, you know, I hope I
None of them are going to hit.
None
give
of them.
everybody what they came for.
No, there's no everyone. No one came for anything.
Who's taking their mic to the bathroom?
Like Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah, could you imagine?
Naked Gun was great. Those movies are
That was a
amazing.
classic.
Come was classic. Absolute classic.
Whoa! Somebody
Wasn't
tripped.
me.
That must have been Jay.
Oh, that's how we break equipment in this place.
Jay's drunk. He tripped.
And we always have to get that done. You know, Breath of Fire, I gotta get on that.
no.
Lee's Origins, E's Origins, I gotta get on that too. But Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is that's gonna be the
There's
next
so
one after
many
Live
Ease
Alive.
games.
There you
There's
go.
so many.
And the E's games aren't easy, surprisingly.
Oh dear God!
There's so
Come
many
on.
East games. Plays Final Fantasy like what 18 now or whatever.
Yeah.
They keep going, but it's
There's
fun.
only 8 East games.
For Final Fantasy, for me, there's like 3. The rest don't exist to me.
Wow.
Damn.
For real.
Nah,
4, 6, and I guess 7.
No, Final Fantasy Remake, I'm starting that up again really soon since I beat Miles Morales. So Final Fantasy 7 Remake is happening. I played past the demo. The game is awesome.
Yo, Sasquatch said subs up, hose down.
Sasquatch
Sasquatch is on a
He's
roll
hilarious,
You
tonight.
can pop that up, man.
Hell yeah, I'm popping it up.
He's always funny.
There you go.
He's
Sasquatch's
always funny.
hilarious. He's a funny dude. Funny dude.
Thanks, sir.
What? Hmm?
Absolutely.
No, that's just so you could see on our end, guys. You don't see it
They don't see that, right?
live. You don't see that. This is just for us.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I think Mike Harmon says
So
he's
you
playing
guys can see when he's on.
Legend Bowl. Is that like Tecmo Bowl, but for the PC?
Legend
60-bit, yeah. Anyone ever heard of Legend Bowl? I wonder if that's like Tecmo Bowl.
Never. Oh wait, what about that? Remember that wrestling game? It was a strategy.
Wrestle Quest, no?
Yeah, that's it.
That's what you're
Wrestle
talking-
Quest. Wrestle Quest, bro. That game looks interesting.
It does.
It looks cool.
It does. Sure.
Yep.
It's a strategy
I'll take care of it.
RPG.
No, that does look game. Look game. That does look good.
That does look game.
That looks like a game. Yes, it looks like a game.
It looks game. It looks game.
It looks
I'll tell you, I was
It looks
playing-
gamey. It looks
very
gamey.
game. Such game.
Oh, it's more like Madden, so it's probably like
What's like Madden?
it's probably like vertical.
Most
You know,
game.
Legend Bowl,
Legend of Game.
Legend game.
Oh, what the wrestling? The wrestling game?
Yeah, no, football game that Mike Herman was talking about
Are you
playing.
getting another shot?
Oh, do you remember that? You saw the wrestling game, right?
Wrestle Crest.
What was that?
Yeah, Wrestle Quest.
Yes, that looks good.
Yeah,
That
he's
was
getting
pretty
another
crazy.
shot.
No.
Said yeah.
We're doing another round.
Oh, okay.
Everybody in the chat,
couldn't hear.
get your rounds up.
Oh, yeah,
We're
we're doing
doing
another round.
We're getting another shot ready, everybody.
Yeah, when we get back to the show,
I need a
gotta do another
thing.
one.
Oh yeah, Saru, if you need to get another one,
I
man.
need a shot.
No,
or
but I
some
played,
sort of
Oh, Mike
alcohol.
Herman said he played early build of WrestleQuest. It was dope.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
It looks pretty
Oh,
crazy. That's a very
It looks,
interesting take.
It looks interesting.
I discovered the trailer. I showed
The
you
role
guys.
player,
I was like, yo, that is interesting. A role player for a wrestling game.
And they got some licenses in there.
That's yeah.
They got the Macho Man.
Andy Savage. Oh yeah.
Speaking of Macho Man.
Dig it.
Speaking of Macho Man, I wanted to play this game again.
What's that?
Hunt Down.
Oh, because the character in there is like, yes.
Yeah, that was one of the bosses. One of the bosses is a wrestler. He throws gas. I was watching the playthrough, someone else playing it. And I was like, damn, I want to play this game again, man. This game was
You and,
stupid. The
Stein
Macho
played,
Man. Mo Man.
Mo Gordo. Listen, that
John
will be
Sawyer.
there. That will be there after this.
I forgot the
show.
chick's name.
You
What was
could
the chick's
always go and check out that
I just remember John Sawyer and Mo Man.
Mo Man.
Mole Man.
Mo Man.
Mo Man.
But there was an enemy. One of the bosses was like Macho Man. It sounded just like him.
Oh yeah. Oh, you want some gasoline?
He kept throwing gasoline barrels at you.
Oh yeah.
And you fought him in a ring, a cage.
That character was so unique. Any mention of him would probably be like you can
Unsighted.
Oh, he has a
Unsighted, we own it. So for the Switch, so
That's incredible.
Unsighted's worth owning.
That's incredible.
You know, if someone wants to play a Zelda, like they keep calling it Castlevania,
It's a Zelda.
it's not a Metroidvania type of game. It's a Zelda like.
Guess what, though?
It's like, which is kind of like Castlevania, but it's top down. But it's more Zelda.
It's leaving Game Pass, but it's also on PlayStation Plus.
Oh,
So
if you're on both, it's
So if
just
you got
wasting
both.
your money. Just keep switching back and forth.
Guys,
I have both of them.
I'll be back in a second, guys.
awesome.
I think we've returned.
I think we're back in business, y'all.
We're back. Waiting for.
Actually, I can hear us, so the headphones are not back.
Yeah, so, he just took a
We
break.
can see Sorrow's on his way back right now.
That's right.
There he is.
That's hilarious.
And we're
right.
back.
Are we?
Yeah.
We are.
Yes, we're back.
Boom,
I
shakalaka.
He's
need,
back.
I need,
Oh, and you got the entire,
Julio.
the entire
Don
bottle.
Julio.
Damn it, Sorrow. Why do you got to one up us every time?
Banner. Oh, that's not Magic Dweedoo.
Yeah, you're right.
So you guys,
You're right.
I heard Don Julio's the nectar of the gods.
It is.
It's actually very. Whoa, what's going on over there? Is everything?
He's about to bust his ass.
If he fell, oh, that would have been
Oh,
amazing.
I got to do that now.
Oh, that was
Shit.
worse.
All right, ignore that. Keep talking.
We can keep talking. We
What
good.
are we
We good.
ignoring?
We're ignoring what?
He's just gonna do a quick edit.
Okay.
Yes.
So, anyways, guys,
Yeah, I played Retromania Wrestling also this week, guys, and I play as Warhorse for the first time.
Oh, yeah?
This first time I play as
you mean
him
the man
since-
who chopped you?
Yes, I was.
Did you
like,
make him lose for revenge?
He's got. Did I make him lose?
Damn.
No, I was using him in what's that mode? 10 pounds of gold.
Yes.
And
And
I'll-
gold is hard.
no, but no.
The multiplayer part is hard. You get your ass whipped.
It was hard, but guess what though? Freaking Warhorse has a great moveset. He
does.
has a great finisher.
does.
I was like going up to the top, stomping on someone's back. I was like, and it's easy to pull off too. I was like, Warhorse was very, very well made. I should have played him earlier. Crazy. I gotta tell him that too. I was like, I finally played as you in the WrestleMania Wrestling.
His finisher's not the chop.
His finisher's not the chop. No, but he chops. It's part of his moveset.
Oh, better.
He's got like some.
He's got chops
some
in the corner
flippy,
and stuff like that.
finish.
Yeah. No, very, very good. No, the game is awesome. You guys haven't played Retromania Wrestling. You gotta get on that.
I
Absolutely.
haven't played any wrestling in a minute.
Yeah, we haven't even played WWE in a while.
Like twice.
I also played Pro Wrestling for Nintendo on Nintendo Switch Online, and that game still holds up too.
Wait.
No, man, no, it doesn't.
Wait.
Starman, I was killing people. Yes, I got the belt. And I'm defending.
To be honest, it was actually ahead of its time. The things you can do in that game.
It's a great game.
You could jump out the ring.
I still like the giant swing.
The giant swing, yeah.
The pro wrestling, that's Tecmo wrestling.
Tecmo.
Pro wrestling was
that's
nasty.
Tecmo
It was
World
the ding,
Wrestling.
ding, ding. That's freaking sound.
Hold
effect.
on, you guys heard it here first. Mike Herman said there's a big update coming soon.
Oh, big update.
Oh, so that means we're playable.
Big update to Retromania
Finally
coming
playable.
Can we have it back on the podcast so you can talk more about it?
Oh, yes,
flatbread.
Mike. Yes,
soon.
Mike.
Breaking the news.
He's implemented the flatbread.
Oh, does that mean
What?
Mike
Is that true?
Is making his return
Oh, is he?
to his own podcast?
Is he?
I think he is.
Is he?
Oh no.
Talk about the lovely 570 DLC.
I'd love to talk more about it.
So we can talk all about that update coming soon.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Oh, snap. Exclusive, y'all.
You
Okay.
heard?
Be on the lookout.
Well, there you go. There you have it.
You heard it here first.
Indie dev heaven. We're in indie dev heaven right now.
Haven.
Are we ready to take these?
No, we are indie dev haven. Indie dev heaven.
I'm about to make the ugly face again with the shot.
All right, guys, shot again.
Oh dear.
All right, chat, get your shots up.
Sticks, I got
This is podcast
Sorry,
230.
It is 2:30, so you know we do.
Cheers.
230th podcast, everybody. Every 10 podcasts, we do a shot. Cheers to everyone in the chat. Cheers to Saru.
wait.
We got.
We're waiting for Saru to get there.
Waiting for Saru.
I didn't even know we were live. Are we live?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
You're back in business.
Oh yeah.
I don't see it. All right, here we go. All right, shot time. I got my Don Julio. Give me 1 second.
Nah, no worries.
My slow ass. I'm old.
Don Julio, you're going to have to pay Saru for the freaking promotions.
I'm old.
Advertisements.
I was born in the 70s. Here we go.
Damn, that sounds mad old to say. But it's true.
Makes us feel young.
No, it's the same shit.
I say, I don't think that does, dude.
All right, here
This
we
was a
go.
good time. Woodstock?
Shot time.
There we go.
Shots.
Cheers to everybody.
Cheers.
Shots.
Down the
Congrats.
Cheers.
Made it to 230.
down the gullet.
Still smooth. Still smooth.
So smooth.
That's crazy.
Still smooth.
No, did you guys see Mike Herman? He says a new update. I tell jokes in between matches.
No. That's,
no.
That
No,
in itself
dude.
is a joke.
Yeah, that's
the
not
joke.
That's not the truth.
That would be awesome.
That's the joke.
Oh no! If he tells a joke, it
Everybody
gets
boos.
clothesline. No, gets clothesline hard
While he's telling the joke.
right at the joke.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be amazing.
Mike, if Turbo,
He turns heel.
He said right at the joke.
He turns heel instantly. Everybody boos him. The whole crowd.
Mike, if Turbo tells a joke,
Ultimate heel.
You gotta hit. Yeah, instant heel.
his finisher should actually be a funny joke.
His finish should be a joke so bad they fall and get pinned.
Yeah.
Hey, hey.
Oh, they.
And he should come out with a big clown face.
Yeah, their ears
Hell yeah.
bleed and shit, and they go. Ah!
Sorry, how was that shot over there? You doing good? you feel like me.
He's like, I don't know about that one.
That was
My
rough.
eyes are watering.
Oh, dude.
It was a tough one.
That shit was probably warm as fuck.
Don Julio's no joke.
Yeah, I was warm.
Yeah, that's how we've been
It
drinking.
was just the burn. That was it.
So hot.
Room temperature. It's the worst way to do a
No,
shot.
I mean that the burn here. This burn.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it was also warm temperature, but
Warm
All
shots,
right.
of course.
Well, we're back to chat with the Sarumaru.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. So,
I'll see you tomorrow.
Maru.
Wow. Wow.
I like
See, I sold that though, and I got laughs. I got laughs though. I got laughs.
Now you got that sound. Now we
Delusional.
I saw at least two of y'all laughing. And
I didn't realize what
Saru
you said.
laughed. Saru laughed. All right.
Should I do it
but
again?
everything though.
There it is.
Let's see. One more time. One more time.
Just say, yeah, I feel that.
That was good. That was good.
Riken has a good idea. He said it should be like Thor's meter build from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. You hold the move, and Thor just goes off on a rant, and he just starts getting levels and levels and levels, and I'm just like, this is ridiculous.
For my jokes.
Oh yeah, no, the
that'd be
build
great.
up.
Yeah, jokes.
Just keep building it up, and then it's trash.
Bad jokes.
Just build it all the way up until a bad joke.
I got 1 million of them. A million.
And then you kick him in the face.
That's awful. Please don't.
Your daughter comes in and interrupts a match. You're like, no, stay away from that. And then you get pinned, and it's like, oh shit.
Daddy, you're not funny. What?
So, for those who don't
Oh
know,
boy.
Saru is the developer of a game here, which I'm sure everyone in the chat pretty much knows this already, but it is FX Unit Yuki. This is the Dreamcast version here. I know you can't see it. It's right.
Can't see. It's very small.
You can crop
It's very
it.
small on the
You
screen.
can crop it and just zoom in.
Squint.
Stretch further.
FX Unit. Just stretch it. You get up and show
Everybody.
everybody.
You got to squint.
Saru's got one over.
Let's go, Plastic Man.
I don't. Here's a
Oh,
comic
there we go.
though.
That's
There you go.
All right.
FX Unit Yuki.
There you go.
So
Very
clean.
Yes.
Reminds me of Fantasy Star.
Yeah, I got vibes from that too. That's very cool.
Yeah. I actually had it when it
look at
was
that.
called the other title.
Oh, that's the comic.
Oh,
That's the whole comic right
That
there.
is a comic.
That's a
right there.
clean ass
comic.
comic. That's clean.
Yes. And it's for sale on Amazon, isn't it?
It is, yes.
That's right. That's right.
Dope.
So if you didn't buy it and you didn't buy the game,
Shame on you.
yeah, what the hell's wrong with you? Go buy that.
The fuck?
Yes.
Go buy it now.
it right now.
I'll
We'll
show
wait.
with a razor blade and lemons.
No, we'll wait. We'll wait. Just show the receipt in the chat.
They didn't hack anything. What the hell, man?
There's no razor blades of lemons. Jesus.
Dude.
Well, listen, when life gives you lemons, you gotta make lemonade.
Oh man.
Yeah, for real. That's a saying. But so, in your recent show that you had last week, you said that you had, dropped some hints about what you were doing, some details about your new game coming up.
Right. So I'm putting together a new game on my own, actually. Well, me and a composer, but I'm using an engine. The Henshin engine. No, I'm using a shmup generator type engine to create the shmup. So it'll be PC only at first until I figure out how we can get it to other things. But I'm putting together a shmup called Captain Sky Mew, which is about a cat who uses a jetpack to fight aliens. So it's going to be like a top-down Tate mode shooter. And it's going to be PC first and then to other things. But we also... in January, we're going to start doing like FX Unit Yuki 2 stuff. We're going to start planning FX Unit Yuki 2. It'll be on PC Engine at first, and then we're going to port it to all the things just like we did the last one. Right now, we're still closing stuff on original FX Unit Yuki stuff. So like FX Unit Yuki on Steam is pretty close to completion. And that'll also be available on itch.io next year once everything is done. That one adds a whole lot of stuff, though. It's not just like a straight port. It adds all the levels that we couldn't put in the original because we couldn't fit it. Extra bosses. There are whole like new areas to stages that we couldn't add. A lot of people who are in the chat, they got to beta test it, so they've seen a lot of like these new areas and stuff. So that's happening next year, probably at this point. But it is very, very close to being done, and that's pretty much all we're working on.
The extra stuff is coming on Steam.
It's
too?
just closing up. Which one?
The extra stuff is going to be on the Steam version too.
Yes, all the extra stuff is part of the Steam version. The main version is the Steam version / PC version. Has all the extra stuff, extra levels, extra bosses. It's going to have like extra cutscenes that weren't in the original. Basically, just stuff that we could not make fit in the original is going to be in this Steam version.
Is there any stuff improved from the original? Like any tweaks?
Well,
so it's basically just going to be the same engine, pretty much. So the game will play just like the original game, but there'll be like just added things, right? So like there'll also be like particle effects. Like there's a lot of particle effects in the game. So some visual improvements as well. But not too much, because then we'd have to change almost the entire game to do it. So basically, we're just trying to add in all the extras and basically the original vision of what we wanted to release this game, but couldn't because of limitations, will be this new Steam version of FX Unit Yuki. That's been in the works for a while. It's been in the works for a long time, mainly because Rover changed between engines. Because he was having trouble with one and then had trouble with the other. But now things are on track, and we should see it, I would say, early next year.
Nice.
On Steam. So soon there will be a Steam wish list page for it as well. So
you're going to add the scenes with level 857. I'm just going. I'm joking.
You've always wanted them in there. I know.
Yeah.
Imagine.
There'll be level 857 scene. You'll all be holding hands. It'll be great.
It's a special ending, y'all. It's the happy. It's the happy ending.
The happy ending. That's right.
Now, Sarumaru, you mentioned that you're going to make a sequel to FX Unit Yuki. What games are you going to kind of like spoof?
Well, the first game had some spoofs in the stages.
Exactly.
Are you going to continue that on the second one, or?
Yes.
Okay.
So the second one will be it'll be a 2-player game. So you'll be able to
co-op
to play Yuki and Jenny, but what we're also trying to incorporate it to where we can have Yuki change into Jenny, like if you're playing like 1-player mode, because there will be like areas where only Jenny can get by,
so different movesets,
or Yuki can get by because Jenny's got a whip. And so she's got some range, things like that. Yuki can jump higher than Jenny, so they've got their own individual things. But the hope is that the game doesn't explode when we try to like make it a 2-player game, because we're still running under the limitations of the PC Engine. So it's pretty much whatever we can make work, because on paper we always want to be ambitious like we were with the first game, and we have all these things that we want to throw in, and then at the end it's like, this isn't going to work, that's not going to work, that's not going to fit, and then at the end it's like okay, well, this is the best that we can do. So we'll see how it goes. If we can't make it 2-player, we still want to implement the part 2 where you can switch to Jenny to do like the other things. I feel like that is the more important aspect of the game, is to be able to switch to Jenny, especially story wise. I think it would be more important, but yeah, that's what we're looking into for next year. We're gonna have FX Unit Yuki PC out and start on FX Unit Yuki 2.
Nice, nice. So coming from Saru himself, he says this will blow Shockman out the water.
Shockman.
Shockman is like one of our main inspirations. Oh, I forgot. I didn't even answer your question. Yeah, some level spoofs. I'll give you a couple. So one of them was going to be a Red Alert spoof. Red Alert is a run and gun on the TurboGrafx 16.
I know that game.
Yep.
And yeah, so there'll be like a Red Alert type stage, and there'll be like a Bomberman type stage.
Wow.
Shout out to Bomberman.
And, and like a legendary axe type of stage, which was originally supposed to be in the first game.
Really?
Because yeah, we just couldn't get it in on time, and so there'll be a few stages that'll parody stuff that people know, mostly TurboGrafx stuff, but some Sega stuff as well, because Jenny now enters the foray. So we're gonna see like some Genesis related stuff. Quite possibly a Sonic spoof.
You should do a Space Harrier mode.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that may be too hard with the PC Engine's limitations.
It's Space Harrier.
It might be. Listen, you might hear that on the next podcast. Space Harrier.
That doesn't even sound right.
It's probably how it says.
It's hard. I don't like the way that sounds.
Yeah, it's just like
Chuck,
you say Perrier. It's Harrier.
Hell yeah.
Pinky up, Harrier.
Chad has a few questions if you want to throw them in there.
Well, Mike Herman was asking what engine, but he kind of answered that. It's PC Engine. Is there?
No.
So PC Engine, programming for the PC Engine is a bit different, right? Because like it's all done with like old code, old programming languages like C#, and assembly. So the whole game is. I wish Robert was here actually, because he could explain it better. But he's our programmer. He did the whole game in C# and assembly. Ooh. So line by line.
Sounds like music.
It might, yes. That's a term.
Yeah.
What the hell?
It is a term for music.
So if you, for part 2, for the PC, because I know you have it planned, is that going to have some stuff that you couldn't put in the TurboGrafx version? Do you have that like as a thing you're going in for?
Yeah. So if with the eventual release of FX Unit Yuki 2 being ported to other stuff once it gets to PC, it'll definitely have whatever we could not make work in the PC Engine version will likely be added to the PC version.
So ray tracing is going to be in there.
But a PC version of FX Unit Yuki 2 is probably not going to happen for like another 4 years. Realistically speaking, with how the timeline went for this one, yeah, it's probably, realistically speaking, that's probably what we're looking at. Unless we can find someone to streamline it really quickly. But
do you have the general plans and everything? Sorry. The general plans for everything is done?
No. So I'm currently working. So when we started FX Unit Yuki, we started doing the game as I started working on it, right? Like I started working on like the character sprites, the level design. Then we decided to expand on the game midway through the game. So it's like, it'll probably be something similar to that where we're working on it as I'm putting the game plan together. Because that's how the first game went. Though it'll probably be more organized than the first game. Just because I know what mistakes I made. I've never headed a game before. This is the first time that I've led my own like project. So FX Unit Yuki 2 will likely be a lot more organized than the first one was. There was a lot of things that we just didn't know how they would work, which we do now. So it'll probably be streamlined a lot more And hopefully that also translates to a shorter development cycle. Even though the first game only took 2 years, which I think is pretty good for a team of only 3 people, realistically. 2 years is pretty good. So we're probably going to be looking at a similar time cycle as 2 years, or hopefully less,
All right.
before we see it.
So for people looking at this later who are interested in development, can you tell them what were some of the mistakes you made on the first release that you would have changed or that you've learned?
I think feature creep is a big thing. Now, feature creep is when you decide that you're going to make all these different feature changes midway through your cycle. So I would say that you have at least, if you don't have your whole game mapped out, at least have it planned out, right? To where you know what you're going to be doing in terms of features to the game. Try not to change and that was a big problem on my end, because I'm in the middle of the thing. I was maybe 3-4 stages in, I decided, this game needs this game needs that, and that also sucks for the programmer too, because now he's trying to perform miracles to add this stuff in and try to stay on a consistent schedule. So that would be the main thing, is at least have the majority of your game, have your game features planned out ahead of time.
All right.
Not like Halo, right?
Well, yeah, that's a feature set that.
Yeah. Anyway,
sorry. I couldn't resist, man.
Sorry, Gordo was asking if the Gen MD batch is still coming. I don't know what that means.
The
Mega Drive, Genesis, Mega Drive.
Genesis Mega Drive.
I think he's talking about the we're redoing. So the Genesis version has been sold out for a long time. We are doing second revisions of the game, and so hopefully by the end of the year we should have them in. It all depends on the company that we're having them done, how quickly they can get them back to us. But we're hoping that by December we have our revisions to FX Unit Yuki Genesis. And I say revisions because the first Genesis cartridge only worked on Model 1s. There was a bank switching issue that couldn't get figured out by the time release happened. That was already fixed with the new ROM. And so the new cartridges will be this revised version of the Genesis cartridge that will work on all models. And we're just, at this point, waiting on manufacturing, because the place that's doing them is also busy manufacturing stuff for everybody else and their mom. So hopefully by the end of December, we're hoping to have them, but maybe sometime in January.
Nice.
It just depends on their schedule.
The people want to know if the Genesis version will have blast processing.
Genesis does with Nintendo, man.
Come on.
One of the BGMs is called Process Blaster,
There you
which
go.
is
There you go. That's all we needed.
based on blast processing.
Close enough. Close enough.
It's the theme of the Genesis character.
Nice.
So the girl who's dressed like the Genesis, that's her theme music. It's called Process Blaster.
That's awesome.
All right.
Perfect.
Then that's the answer. It's in there.
Blast processing is in there.
For this shooter, are you planning to do that before this is done? You plan to release that before the Yuki is even worked on, or is that gonna be mid-process?
Before Yuki 2?
Yeah.
No, it's going to be midway, because that's my own personal project.
Okay.
So that's going to be pretty much whenever I have time to put stuff together for that one. So I'm not even going to say when that's going to be a thing, because I don't know. Yuki stuff takes precedence over it. So, but it is something that I'm working on independently.
Passion project.
Do you have it locked down so hackers can't drop all the pictures for you?
Talk to Rockstar about that.
Yeah.
No, it'll get super pirated. FX Unit Yuki was super pirated.
Oh, was it?
Yeah?
Oh yeah, it was on torrents.
I didn't have
it
to
was
buy
on
Let me say. I didn't have to buy that shit? Damn it.
it was on retro pie images.
Back
Well, the Genesis
Yeah, I was on
print,
a lot of stuff like that.
the Genesis print was hard to find. It's sold out, so I have a ROM of that. I wanted to hear the music.
Yeah.
That's why, because it was different. I wanted to hear the music difference, and I wanted
It
to do
is,
a
and
comparison.
a lot of people actually really like the chiptunes music.
Oh,
for
yeah.
FX Unit Yuki.
Chiptunes
Yeah,
is
people
great.
who love chiptune stuff, and they're well done. They're really well done. It was done by 3 different composers out of Brazil, and they did a really good job.
I think the music in the original Yuki is amazing.
There was some boss that you were playing. I was over there.
The Castlevania.
I was drawing. I was like, what
the Castlevania-inspired
what is that tune? I'm like, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, the music in there is surprising.
Nah, good music in games always will just wake me up. I'm like, what is that? What is that?
Will different composers be in the second one, or do you have to connect for the same?
So I still have to negotiate that with the composer and see what we can work out. Because I'm also looking to try to work out a deal where I can get the original composer to work on like some main tracks. Basically, like Yuki has her theme in the original called "Go Forth FX Unit Yuki." I would like to be like a remixed version of that for the second game, and a remixed version of Process Blaster. So I was hoping that he could maybe do those, but I was thinking about bringing like a couple other composers in on it as well, so we can have
this
2 or 3
guy
different
here,
composers.
he does some production himself, and he'd be interested in doing some music if you'd like to hear anything.
Really?
Interesting.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Very
That sounds-
cool.
that
I mean,
sounds
well, I'd
interesting.
like to hear that. What you work on sometime. That would be amazing.
No, he was the producer for
I'm curious.
all of our tracks when we were a hip hop group, which we still are. We're not retired really, but I guess we are.
Semi.
I didn't even know that about you
Semi.
We have
guys.
the equipment. We can
One
make an
foot
album.
in the grave.
We can step in there. We can step in the booth right now and pop out a song.
I never retired.
We got a bunch. We got some songs in the stash. We can make an album in a few.
Nice.
But PC Engine
That's
is
cool.
it's one of the systems which I've never owned, but playing emulations of
Well,
PC
Turbo
Engine,
CD is insane.
Well,
There's some
a
crazy songs.
lot of tracks where I was just like, what the hell? Like this.
Dude, there was a shooter I played for you like a couple of months ago, and I was like, this is some of the best music I've ever heard. I think I got it from you. You were playing it,
I got it from you.
and you said it was like some of the best music in a video game ever. It was a shooter for the TurboGrafx CD or PC Engine.
Which one was it? Was it
Japanese
Gate
as
of
hell.
Thunder or Lords of Thunder? Oh, Japanese.
I think it was a Japanese game. Yeah.
Was it Spriggan?
No, it wasn't Spriggan.
Maybe.
I said that wrong too.
Spriggan.
Spriggan.
It wasn't Spriggan.
It sounds like a spray clean of your
No, get that sprig.
No, it was a side-scrolling shooter, and they had a Genesis version that had good music, but it wasn't as good as the PC version.
That's Lords of Thunder.
That's Lords of Thunder.
Lords of Thunder.
Okay.
Oh yeah, excellent soundtrack on that. So if you like a lot of guitars, heavy metal type stuff,
It was dope.
really heavy that like butt rock stuff. Yeah, you're really gonna like Lords of Thunder.
Yeah, it was dope.
Really good stuff.
I remember playing it was Batman for the
TurboGrafx.
The TurboGrafx. I was like,
They remixed the.
No, they had the music in there.
They
Yeah,
remixed the first
They
stage
did.
from the NES.
Yeah.
the game was
That was
awful.
like-
it sounded. No, the game was.
2
It
tracks.
wasn't that great.
Two
It was-
tracks. Yeah.
Yeah,
The music was great though.
I was like, ooh.
the
Yeah, this
tracks
was
though.
great.
I don't remember Batman
awesome.
TurboGrafx. Wow.
What was the game you made?
Kev, you
over?
wouldn't. Trust me.
What?
Was it
You
Punch Out?
wouldn't.
You made Punch Out song over, right?
Yeah, I did it on a
You
piano.
didn't finish it though, but yeah,
No, I didn't.
that's a rough song. to
And
do over.
It took me a while.
And Ninja, you did Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja
too.
Gaiden first stage.
I did. I started it. That was the one that I started. I never finished.
He originally did Ninja Gaiden. No.
Imagine. I'm like, oh man, he's lying.
That's one of the best soundtracks of all time.
Ninja Gaiden.
I was never really.
Ninja
Ninja Gaiden. It was not Ninja Gaiden. That's
Yeah.
a different game.
I was never trained for
Classic.
music or whatever classically, but I play by ear. So if I could hear it a few times, I can kind of figure it out. So
Yeah,
that's basically I did.
most of the original tracks you hear from our channel are from this guy.
Yeah.
That's
The
awesome.
outro
I know
music,
you're
the
an
intro music.
artist too, right? Like you draw like on paper.
Yeah.
Like you're an
You guys
artist.
have to
Yeah,
have
I've seen.
a drawdown.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
Same
I-
practice you can do.
yeah, all the
No, he's
all the
good.
graphics
I've
you see
seen
for the
some
channel.
of your videos, where you were like drawing stuff.
Yeah, you know what's
I
funny?
remember.
I was thinking of getting back into that because I've been so busy with other stuff, and I'm like, damn, I stopped doing that. And I'm
Man,
like,
you
that-
should. Your stuff's good. You really
Thank you,
should.
man. Thank you. I want to.
Good
I want
stuff.
It's when the hits fight you down.
to. Yeah.
You put in all the work and then you don't have anybody see it.
Three people saw it. I'm like,
I don't do that anymore.
No, the King Hippo one did really good on TikTok though.
that's such a weird.
Oh yeah,
that one did
it's
good.
weird
Those
how
are like-
some pick up
But
and some
it's
don't.
weird how some pick up and some don't. It's weird.
Those are quick sketches, man. And
It's
just
just-
like I'm like,
It's just letting people know it's there. It's rough.
yeah.
I'm sure everything.
That's the hard part, is having people find your stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Instagram algorithm is trash
Yeah.
now.
Listen, I got
I'm
like
glad-
17 hits on my last picture. I'm happy.
If it's not, honestly, if it's not a reel, they're not pushing it.
Oh yeah.
At
Yeah,
all.
Yeah.
everything has to be real. They're trying to be TikTok basically.
Pretty
So
much, yeah.
Everything's
For
got to
real.
be reels now.
For real.
Oh real.
For reals.
No, you're right. No, everything is trying to be.
I forgot something else.
That's shitty,
trying
though.
to shoot music at me. I was like, "What the fuck? What is this name? I don't even know the name of this thing." Like it was telling me, "Click this here. It's special."
There was a. I told you about this game of music. What the hell was it called? Loot.
Luminous.
Loop. Something loop. Something loop.
Lupe
What's
Fiasco.
it for?
Something loop. It was on the. It's a weird game.
It's a PC.
No, it's on everything.
It's on Switch.
It's on everything. It's on Switch.
It's on everything.
Shit. What is it called? Hold on. I'm gonna
It's called
find it.
Frequency.
And it's a rhythm game?
Something loop. Like time.
It's new, though.
Not time loop. It's an indie game.
Fruit Loop.
But it has chiptune music, and I was like, "Whoa, this is
Loop the loop.
It's not Loop the Loop.
I told you about
That
it
should be a game name, though. Is that a game name? I never heard that as a game.
Loop the Loop.
Loop the Loop is that's a fucking
Maybe.
awesome name.
Sounds like a ride or something.
Exactly.
Loop the Loop.
Y'all got that loop the loop.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna look it up.
Imagine going to GameStop. Yo, you got
Got that Loop the Loop.
for the
I think that would be
PS5?
great. That would sell.
The what? The loop for the PS5.
Saru's next game is Loop the Loop.
Yo, he's about to steal that idea.
It's fine. Go ahead. It's fine.
Sarah, how do you find
Loop Hero.
Loop Hero?
That was it. Loop Hero. I just have to look at my thing. I got the whole entire soundtrack on.
music.
Yeah,
Nice.
and
Loop Hero.
freaking awesome music, man.
But Sarah, how you find time to play games when you're making games? I always thought that balance is crazy.
I don't. I play games on stream and that's it.
Struggle.
So I stream on Twitch Tuesdays and Fridays, and those are the only times I play games. Like I don't ever play
it's during the
games
stream.
on
You
my
don't
own.
play. Oh, okay.
The struggle is real.
I don't have the time to play like on my own, so I just play during streams where I can hang out with the rest of my crew and
There you go.
chat with them, and that's my personal game time is when I'm streaming.
Nice.
And I love it. I personally love it because then I get to play games that I've never played because people will come in and request games that I've never heard of too. So that's always a lot of fun. And but that's usually when I play games. It's just when I'm streaming.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you play anything new, what system would that be on? Like, what is it? Switch?
Switch right now, yeah. At least until I get a PS5, if they ever decide that they're gonna remodel it because it's a freaking monster.
It's a PC basically.
It's pretty big.
It's
It's a
so
PC.
huge.
It's gonna
I
turn
don't
into
even
a
mind that it's
drone.
big. I just wish that they made it like square and more uniform, I guess. So like I can stick it in a shelf and not pay attention to it.
You don't like the router look?
It's nah, it looks like it's just gonna fucking fly away. Or it looks like a building like in Singapore. Like in Singapore they have like those crazy buildings. It looks
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, they
I don't like
definitely-
it.
They definitely just made it like that.
Burj Khalifa. Man.
I like the Series X. I think it's a cool.
Just a
looking
box. That's
console.
it.
It's
Just have
a
it
box.
square.
Just
It
a
fits
box.
in. It fits into whatever
It
you want.
disappears. It disappears.
Looks like a bazooka.
does,
You put it
you
on
know?
your shoulder. It looks like a bazooka a little
It does
bit.
look. It does look
the
weird
PS4
though.
was nice and flat and square,
That's
and you
fine.
can put it in the
PS4
shelf.
Pro look,
and
that had a nice look to it too.
I like the Xbox.
Yeah.
The remade
I thought
Xbox
the
One.
OG PS4 looked good too.
The
PS4
original
in general looked all right.
Yeah.
PS4
Xbox One
OG.
is just a rectangle. That's it.
I like the Xbox One X. That has a better look. I think of the Xbox
Yeah, One X, not the VCI,
No, the OG.
I like.
not the VCI.
The OG PS4. I really like that design.
It's not bad. It's not bad. The OG
No, it's
PS4.
it. The OG. It's just angled. It's like
Oh,
an
yeah,
angled
yeah,
box.
yeah,
It's
or
like
whatever.
this.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got the
I keep getting it mixed up with
Yeah,
PS2, which was awful.
No. That is the worst.
That was bad.
That looked like a.
A radiator.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I didn't understand.
But you don't want to make it
either.
look too simple. Like the
Yeah.
like the Wii U looked too simple.
I like
Yeah.
the
Well,
Switch.
it was nice. Looking,
I like the
but-
Switch design. That shit small and tiny.
Well,
You
Switch
can
was
just put
too
it-
simple to me.
Let's put that anywhere, dude.
Yeah, it looked like a
Yeah.
CD player. I don't know.
That's
It was
funny.
too simple looking.
I don't even know what it looks like,
Sasquatch, what you drinking, bro?
I said PS4 looks like it needs a pair of pink panties draped over the top of it.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Oh, Jesus.
I don't know.
That would be a hell of a night.
I don't know about that skin. Let me say
There will be no games played.
That's be a naked PS4.
That's mad, like, specific, too.
Pink. They gotta be pink.
So you take it off.
Not red.
Well, no, the games are at the bottom part. He's talking about the leg part at the end.
So you could take it off.
Still play the game.
So it's naked, right? So you take
Are
it
you
off.
really trying to just?
You can still play games.
I am
It's
highly
not obstruct
disturbed.
games.
Sorry, we have
Sasquatch has a question.
Sasquatch has a
also.
question, Saru. You love the PC Engine, obviously.
I do.
Pink
What are the
panties.
3 games that formed your love for that system?
Oh my God.
That's a
All
good
right.
question.
So I'm gonna go with the system the game that got me to get into like the TurboGrafx CD PC Engine back in 1991
JJ and
was
Jeff.
East Book 1 and 2.
East Book 1 and 2.
East Book 1 and 2.
Everyone loves Ease.
Yep. When I
man.
first saw East, because I didn't really know anything about it, I walked into a store and they had it on one of their like display monitors, and they were playing the intro to East 2, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" It's like these anime cutscenes, and at that time, I was so heavily into anime that I was like, "This is the console that I want." And I didn't even hear what it sounded like. I just knew what it looked like, and so I made it my mission to get a TurboGrafx 16 in 1991. And then in 1992, I got the CD console, and my first game was East Book 1 and 2.
thought
So
Wise
I would
was
say,
I thought Wise was a good looking
He
game.
said wise.
Wise.
That's another.
But
That's another
then
game.
Gate of Thunder is another one that was like, whoa, because it was like shmup action, and the music was all amazeballs. And I actually did recently a video on my channel where I talked about 5 PC Engine games that I always go back to, and I mentioned East Book 1 and 2, obviously, and Gate of Thunder, and then a few other ones. But one I didn't mention that I really like that also really helped me get into the system was the Valis series. I first played the Valis games on the TurboGrafx CD, so with the cutscenes and like it was very anime.
That was very anime.
And I loved it. Loved it.
Awesome.
But yeah, I
I've
would
heard
have
of
to say
Valis on
like
Genesis.
Valis, the games, I think
Yeah.
they're
Was it
remaking
Valis
them for the Switch. I think the Valis games are coming if they're not already out.
Oh no, there was a collection.
Yeah, there was
The collection, right? Yeah.
Yep. And they're making a second collection of it. So the first one is the one with like all of the PC Engine TurboGrafx ports, and then the second one has like a bunch of Genesis ports, and I believe the 4th PC Engine game, which wasn't in the first collection. But really, the best way to play them are on the TurboGrafx CD PC Engine. All the other ports are just watered down ports.
I used to get that mixed up with Alyssa Dragoon or some shit. I used to think it was
Alicia
like the same
Dragoon is
game.
great.
Was the art the same?
It looked similar, but it wasn't the same.
Was it like Zillion Fantasy Star 1?
I mean,
Side
it was
scrolling.
like an anime game, but they're very, very, very different. So, like, I would say Alicia Dragoon is a run and gun game, where Valis is like a straightforward action platformer type thing.
I need to play both of them.
Yeah. Alicia Dragoon was made by Gynax, the same company that brought us Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Really? They made a game?
Yeah.
I didn't know they made that.
But yeah, they had like their own like studio for a while, and they put out some stuff.
Otaku no
And that was
Video.
one of them.
I liked Gynax back in the day, man. I don't know what they do now. I'm pretty sure
I think they're
it's
still
popular.
doing animation stuff, probably. And Evangelion.
That's awesome. That makes sense, though.
That Valis collection was pretty sick, though. If you're going to do a collection, you got to do it like that.
The Valis collection?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd spend the money they were asking for.
The
but,
money.
Yeah, of course.
It's all about the money.
It looked like a pretty dope set. And they did that with
Ace.
Gradius also, right? Or was it?
Did they?
Oh, Darius. Darius?
Yes.
Amadeus.
They did a collection for that.
Darius.
They did, yeah. They did a Darius Cosmic Collection and Darius Cosmic Collection too.
Yeah, I like those.
My bad, Darius.
Darius is definitely.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what you were talking about.
Darius G, man, for PlayStation. That music was hard. It was dope. I think it was by Zunta or whatever the fuck.
I think it was Zunta.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Who the fuck is Zunta?
Zuntata.
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 Yeah, I'm just saying things wrong. But that's what it is. You know what?
After
yeah.
2 shots, it's allowed.
Hey, listen, there's drinking done tonight. I won't blame that though. I think I'm good.
I think I'm good.
Saru, have you ever played Dracula X for the PC Engine?
Of course he did.
Never. I don't even know what that is.
I want to see if you compare it to the Super Nintendo one.
Don't
Never
do that.
in my life.
Yeah.
Don't
I
compare.
don't know. That's kind of like, it's kind of hard because, like, I mean, as a PC Engine guy, I would take the PC Engine one 100% because it's got like cutscenes and
Most
the
people
music
do.
is just
It's just better.
freaking amazing. Like the soundtrack is just freaking amazing, and gameplay's good too. Especially Maria. Like Maria plays super free and fluid, and she's just a lot of fun to play. So as a PC Engine fan, I would take that one over Super Castlevania 4. But honestly, when Super Castlevania 4 came out, it was so impactful. When you're playing that first stage and you hear that music,
That
it's
music is amazing.
you know, it was just so
That's
impactful
awesome.
at that time. So I have, there we go. I have a love for both of them. So they
Yeah.
both have a special place in my heart.
Better question is Symphony of the Night or the PC Engine version?
Well, they kind of go hand in hand because
I gotta
Symphony
pick
of the
one.
Night is a direct sequel.
What was that?
It's a direct sequel to Dracula X.
It is.
So it comes directly after it. So it's like Dracula X happens, you know, at the very end of Dracula X.
You go right into the ending.
Dracula, right? Symphony of the Night goes right in, or I'm sorry, Dracula X goes right into Symphony of the Night. So they're pretty much they're mutually exclusive, I would say.
Got to pick one.
Yeah, so it's hard to pick one or the other because
Not just one.
they're pretty much.
Wow. Gun to the head.
It's like, no,
Pick one.
unacceptable.
Yeah. You're going to pick one.
I don't care.
Oh my God, Chris Tang is in the chat. What is
Chris
up,
Tang.
Chris Tang?
Chris Tang.
Oh my
Tang.
God,
not
No,
Pootie
not
Tang.
Pootie Tang. Chris Tang.
Chris.
Chris Tang.
Chris Tang. He is someone you guys should try to interview on here at one point. He's probably super busy though.
Chris
Because
Tang.
he is an amazing individual who has been in the gaming industry ever since he was like 14 years old.
Oh, really?
He
Whoa.
worked.
It's dope.
He
Well,
worked
next
for
month, Chris Tang,
Tengen.
you want to be on here? Let us know.
His last
he
name
worked-
is Tang. So yeah, sure.
Listen, you guys, he worked for Capcom.
Oh wow.
He was part of the localization team for like Technomancer and Street Fighter 3.
Oh,
wow. He was working on his own game for a while. He worked on Gauntlet 4 with Tengen.
Wait,
I mean, the guy is
he
an
worked,
absolute...
he worked on Gauntlet
That's their
4,
game.
one of my favorite Genesis games I've ever played.
Yeah. And it's
Wow.
one of the
So
best
the guy-
gauntlets. One of the best gauntlets.
Top 2.
Wow.
He is an absolute legend.
Holy crap.
Yeah, we gotta get him on.
And-
I was like, that was a great
And
advertisement.
Chris
when
Tang,
I
come
met
on
him-
down.
Yeah, dude, he's... If you guys can... If he has the time
Yes.
for it and you guys want to interview him, oh my God. Like, he is just a trove of knowledge.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, that's awesome.
Gauntlet 4 alone is
As soon as you said Gauntlet 4, I'm like, oh,
look
hold
out
on.
for that holla, Chris Tang. Let us know.
Holla, holla, holla. Holla, 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 holla.
What's your Twitter handle?
He's like, ah, fuck.
What's that
Sorry, put
social
me on the
security
spot.
number?
No, man.
God damn, man. What
Yeah. All that.
yeah.
Yeah, remember that?
Give me all that.
What's the name of the street you're... Let me stop. First pet. He's like,
Can anybody dice Chris Tang first, please? No harm, man. No, we just want to contact. We just oh,
That's what
man.
we do for guests. We like
You guys know, like he was also the guy who won the Sega Sonic and Knuckles on the Rock tournament that happened in Alcatraz.
what?
Do you guys
What
remember that
tournament?
big? No, it was like a huge Sonic event back in the '90s, and he won it.
Really?
That's him, yeah.
What?
Why does that ring a bell?
Because there was a huge.
Hey, was
it
there a
like-
video on that, or
Yeah, there was a video. There was like,
You saw it?
it was part of documentaries.
Was that on the Netflix documentary?
that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it was a part of
It
that.
was. Yeah, it was a
was a
part
Netflix,
of that. He's a part of one of those Netflix documentaries.
Get
Like the guy
outta
is
here.
an absolute legend.
You thought you know what that means, man. You gotta
Chris, we need your contact info.
He said Love Golden 4 was one who wrote the proposal for the RPG mode to be developed. Oh, no,
That made the game.
No,
that made Gauntlet 4 was
Whoa.
the RPG mode.
the RPG mode mixed with that soundtrack was probably one of the best games I ever played on the Genesis.
a lot better than Gauntlet 1.
I like it when you
Fuck Gauntlet 1.
remember when we maxed out like the speed, like the shot speed, and you could like throw an axe like
The
dead
fact-
fast.
Yeah, it's
So it was
amazing.
crazy.
It was
The fact that
amazing.
you had to find hidden keys to get out of the stages in Gauntlet 1 to find the last boss, worst game design
Oh, that's terrible.
ever.
Gauntlet 1 for Nintendo? No.
Yes,
Terrible.
that was the worst game.
Primitive.
design
Yeah.
ever.
No.
Primitive.
Terrible.
But, I mean, the game was like 30 plus years old.
Yeah,
too,
no,
though.
It was like one of the first dungeon crawlers
You know
that
what?
were
The messed up part-
exceptional. As well as multiplayer, definitely.
The messed up part about Gauntlet 1 is like when you get to the later levels and you fight those wizards that disappeared, but like the sounds of when you get hit, it goes. So like when you get like gang, like everyone's beating you up. It's, I'm like,
It sounds like you're getting the Gluck Gluck 3000.
yeah, exactly. Word, exactly.
What's going on over there?
I'm like, why does it sound like this? And I'm dead.
Well, Midway sounds weren't the greatest back then.
Nah.
Like, you ever heard the sounds in like Paperboy?
Nah, you gotta keep that shit authentic.
Like the arcade sounds were terrible. They had a lot of bad sounds.
But Gauntlet had dope sounds in the arcade, like when the wizard.
Well, they
dies.
had voices.
Yeah.
I need to hear that when the wizard
Gauntlet
dies.
4 though had an awesome soundtrack though.
Yeah, it did.
You know,
That
all the
soundtrack.
different towers. Which one? Like the
Fire Tower.
The Fire Tower had awesome. There was another one.
I think it was called Sortie was the track. Sortie, because I have that on my iPhone actually.
Right.
But no, Wind Tower, dope.
I just downloaded
no, that's
something
pretty
that
good.
had some gauntlets in it for the PC. It was in a humble bundle. Not sure which ones they were, but it was like $11, and I got like 5 gauntlets.
Actually, I wanted that on our soundboard for when we get a guest. Welcome, like whenever we have a guest.
Yeah. Throw it on the soundboard.
Welcome.
So Saru, just curious from new titles, like new AAA titles, from the ones you've played, what's your favorite new title? Because I know you're into the retro stuff, but we don't know much about what you play, like as far as AAA games that you play from the new.
Gosh,
or
you guys,
most recent.
I don't.
Yeah.
The most recent, geez, the new King of Fighters
Okay.
Oh,
was probably the most recent
All right.
because I like fighting games, so I'll still play fighting games.
Neo Geo, that's
Well,
cheating.
like Japanese developed fighting games. Hey, but it's still new. It's on Unreal
It is.
4. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably that. And then like the anime fighters like Melty Blood, the new one, and what else?
What was the anime fighter that had the Ruby and all that in it? Like a mix of all the characters.
Blaze Blue?
That was
Blaze Blue was the original.
It wasn't Blaze Blue was part of the franchise. It was called it's the Arc System Works tag team thing. Fuck, I have it. I forget what it's called.
I forgot the name of it.
Somebody will probably tell us in the chat. I forgot the name of it.
But
I
Multi
actually
Blood
didn't
is
like
like-
that one.
Oh yeah?
I wasn't a fan of that one. I was excited because I'm a big fan of the series Under Night in Birth also.
Yes.
And Under Night in Birth was also
Such a
one of
weird
the franchises. I know it's a weird name. It was one of the franchises that was in that game, and then but the characters didn't play anything like they played in Under Night in Birth, and I was like, this shit sucks. I couldn't get into it. I just didn't like the engine. Kind of like what they did with SNK Heroines, you know, like they like totally like messed up that gameplay. You know, the
I played
gameplay
it for a
totally
second.
sucks.
Didn't
I
really
was
get
expecting it
into
to play like King of Fighters, and it didn't play anything like King of Fighters. Like they like simplified it. I don't know. I hated it.
I would have rather
I
played
hated
like the Neo Geo Pocket Fighters.
Cross Tag Battle is what that game was called. It just
Cross tag.
It's
Yeah,
called-
that makes sense now.
yeah, it was called Cross Tag Battle.
I didn't.
Chris
it was
Tang is
confusing.
releasing some knowledge in the chat, man.
Yeah.
He's giving some facts.
No, just talking about Gauntlet 4, man, just makes me.
No, we gotta get Chris Tang on here, man.
I fucking remember.
Wow, look at
Gauntlet
this.
4.
Primal Rage
Power
2.
Rage 2.
I fucking love Gauntlet 4.
They made
Yeah,
a
if you
meme
ever go
just to play it.
If we ever go to Chicago, we should go to get that Galloping
Yeah.
Ghost Arcade.
Hell yeah, man.
And we should meet
Oh,
CM Punk.
man.
How about no?
Nah, just to go into the Jordan statue, man. That's all
Yeah, we
that
can do that
matters,
too.
man.
What else is Chicago?
Just
Kanye West?
Just that.
Oh my god!
Kanye and Cold.
Intrigue Gaming is there.
Cold.
Windy City.
Didn't Intrigue Gaming tell us about that? Not that arcade. Right?
I don't know.
He
I don't
told
know.
us about one arcade in Chicago that we, if we ever visit.
Listen, if there's ever
That
a
wasn't
standout
Galloping
arcade,
Ghost?
Which one
What was that?
That wasn't Galloping Ghost?
That's what I'm thinking. I think that's what it was.
It's got to be if that's the biggest one.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause he
thinking
was-
it's Galloping Ghost because that's where he went.
Okay, that makes sense then. All right.
I would go there and still play Street Fighter. To every arcade, I end up playing Street Fighter. Doesn't matter.
Same here. If I go to an arcade and they have King of Fighters, I'm playing it. That's how I am.
I'm not
Or
mad.
I'll just watch people play the freaking music games and go crazy.
They wild.
I don't understand how they play those.
It's like Tetris, man.
I used to play
Figure
like
it out.
those music games.
Really?
I was really big into something called Pump It Up, which was like a
Pump It
DDR,
Up.
Korean DDR
Yes.
clone.
Yeah.
And I used to run the biggest North American website for Pump It Up.
Oh, wow.
Back in 2000. Yeah, it was called Pump Extreme. And people, I know.
Oh man, are you sure it's a game?
OnlyFans, man. That's OnlyFans, man. Pump Extreme. You had all kinds of
What is this?
Don't you know? Pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up.
Time to pump.
Yo. Wow. Have that on your browser
That's what
history.
it was. Yep. It was called Pump Extreme.
It's still there, huh? You
Yeah,
gotta
it
look
was
it up.
super big. Someone bought the URL.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a health thing. I sold the URL a while ago for a couple grand.
Oh, nice.
Once
Oh,
it was
wow.
like said and done, and yeah, Pump Extreme.
Well, I'm sure they use that title for
it's a
a lot
porn-
of stuff.
it's a porn
They
site.
probably needed that. They probably wanted that URL for other reasons.
It's a porn site now. It's an adult site.
Making lots of
Start
money.
talking about that. Oh, because we were talking about music games.
Yeah.
That's why. I was like, how the hell did we even get into this?
The quick,
Yeah.
I forgot.
quick derail.
No,
Dude,
that was how we do.
At Dance Dance Revolution,
Yeah.
I get to the second stage and be done.
I can't.
Mike Herman said Pornhub bought it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly.
You could have got way more if you held out on that name.
Yeah,
you could have
right?
got way more.
And I was like, damn it, man.
Yeah.
We have like 20
I
movies.
always thought DDR was too intimidating. Because, like, if you do bad in DDR talks shit. It's like,
man.
what are you doing? Do you even have legs?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, damn.
What
this
was
is
disrespectful.
savage.
What's close to do that? They had the live action one. What was it? Rock? Was it
Rock Band?
Was it Rock? Yeah, Rock Band. They had one where it was like almost like VR, but you could see the crowd like right in front of you, and it would zoom into all the people.
Whoa.
If you're doing bad, they would boo the shit out of you and throw stuff at you. And it was like real people, and it was crazy.
What?
Yeah. It was like the last one they came out with before they went bankrupt.
So you
Or whatever.
experienced bombing in front of like
It was
a live
terrible. If
audience.
you did bad, it was just like hissing at you, throwing shit. I'm
That's
like,
horrible. I don't want to play
"Aw,
that.
Man, the lights would go down. It was terrible.
Like your first time playing, and you're like,
Because they had the demo. They had the demo at work, and people didn't know how to play. They just started, and they would just go into total shit show.
You suck.
Yeah. And they would have people close up yelling, "You suck" and shit. It
I'm
was
like, damn,
that.
man.
throwing tomatoes at you. Get off the stage. Like, oh no.
But that's when they had. I think it was what, live. I think it was like Rockstar Live or some shit. I forgot what the last one was before they went under.
Damn.
But I mean, Ubisoft is still making money off something like that. They have the real guitar that you can learn.
Pump Extreme.
I know
man.
there's a
Pump
there's
Extreme.
a underground
Not
scene.
Pump Extreme.
Yo, Mike Herman said bombing like Turbo at an open mic.
Ah, yes. That's the comment of the night right there.
Comment of the night.
That is the comment of the night. Perfect. Thank you, Mike Herman.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Yes.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Oh man, I wish we had that clip to put on when he does bad.
Oh,
Like
dude.
always.
I'm telling you.
I want him to go to an open mic, and
I'm gonna
film it,
sign
I'm
him
gonna
up.
throw shit at him.
No, I'm gonna sign Turbo up to one.
Before he even starts, I'm gonna throw shit at him.
Look, when we reach our next milestone, we're gonna sign Turbo up to an open mic, and we're gonna live
Oh
stream it.
man.
He's gonna be like, "Hey guys,
Yo, when
my
we
name is Turbo. You suck. You fucking suck."
Nah,
when we hit
nah.
3,000 subscribers, that's the next milestone.
No,
We have
if
to
we
do
hit
that.
if we hit a milestone,
Open mic Turbo.
if we hit a milestone, then we all got to do an open mic.
No.
We can't just leave Turbo out there.
No, yes, we can.
It's supposed to
Yes,
be-
we can.
It's supposed to be a
wants to do
team.
it.
though. It's
No, no,
supposed
no.
to be
We're a team.
Oh,
We
we're
are
gonna be there. We'll support.
We're gonna be there and support.
We all
we will not support.
We all voted.
We don't support his jokes.
You guys should do it.
I tried, bro. I tried.
Can't be just
I
me.
tried.
Can't be
No,
just
no,
me.
no.
Fuck it. Whatever. I'll do it.
So
Yo, you see how quickly he changes my life?
500
All right,
subscribers.
fuck it.
Like, fuck it.
Quick.
500 more subscribers and we'll be there. Let's go.
Wow.
No, if we get the subs, he'll do it. He'll be like, no, what are you doing this
Yeah,
to
I'll
me?
do it.
All right, fuck it. I'll do it.
Fuck, but the subs I'll do it.
He wants to do this anyway.
He wants the
That's
bomb.
why.
He wants the bomb.
See?
Heavy Metal says he has 2 sealed copies of Pump It Up Extreme for PS2.
listen.
Well, I was gonna say there is an underground scene for Dance Dance Revolution controllers, like people that
They build the shit out of it.
they have like the mod.
so they can do backflips on them.
Dude, they
do
Yeah,
crazy
they make
shit.
those like hard metal controllers. Dude,
Yeah.
those things
For
are
$300,
dope.
$400, $700.
They're crazy.
Super expensive.
The best word.
and that's a starting price. That's what they
Dude,
start.
they've been using. They do the 2 players at the same time. I've seen that. I'm like,
2 at the
how?
same time. Good day.
Yeah,
I
doubles
don't get
mode
it.
where you have to like hop between both of them.
Yeah, I don't understand how the
wild.
mind works. I can't do it. Can't do it.
Memorization, really.
Because I used to
That's
play
just what it
frequency.
is.
I used to play amplitude, and I would make remixes and stuff. It was cool. I liked them, but when you get to like no, not the hard mode. No, no. Too much.
yeah,
Can't do it. Same with Guitar Hero. Like when I get to the last stages, I'm like chill mode. I'm not doing all that extra button mode and all that. Nope.
I do like watching other people that.
Oh, they're
kill it.
crazy.
That kill it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's something. It's satisfying, man. But what was it? I saw something about this guy. In Guitar Hero, I think it was. He was like a popular streamer or whatever, and then they caught him
It was
cheating.
all fake.
Yeah, he got caught cheating.
Yeah.
Yo, I was like,
Years later,
yeah. Wait, like years
It was all
later,
fake.
they
and he owned up to it. He's like, "Yep, I
yeah,
was fake," but I already cashed out.
Yeah.
I cashed out though.
Yeah, but
it was crazy,
care.
dude.
That's crazy. Jonathan
late.
Soko is back.
Oh,
Already
Long time no
invited.
see.
Long time
wow.
no see.
What up, brother?
Hey, man, I hope everything's all right, man.
Yeah, expert mode now is not fun at all. It taught me a lot. I mean, it made me listen to a lot of different music I wasn't really interested in, and I was like, "Yo, that shit is pretty crazy."
Yeah.
Except when they had like the 7-minute long song, like the classic. I mean, I've heard them, yes, but they're like 7 to 10 minutes long. Like,
It was like different parts.
Was it
like
Journey?
Stairway to Heaven and stuff. That's long. Those songs are long.
Yeah.
No, that's not. I don't think that's in there.
I just always hear that song all the time. No matter where I go, I hear that song.
Nah, it was
Classic
Journey.
Needs to come back.
Lights.
Needs to
Journey,
come back.
man.
I don't know why it failed because they got greedy. That's why they got super
everybody.
greedy.
It'll come back. I think it'll make a comeback.
They got super greedy. I want Parappa to rap.
It's all about Britney's dance beat.
that's a
was the
thing, right?
best.
They had a
It
Michael
is a
Jackson
thing.
one too. They had a Michael Jackson.
Oh
one, too.
yeah, there was. There was
Just
the
Dance?
experience or something like that.
The
There was
MJ
a Michael
experience.
Jackson.
I'm happy for
Yeah,
I
he
don't
had
know
like his
about
own, it was his own game.
I don't know if I want to go through that.
I don't know about that. A lot of plastic involved.
What experience?
The Michael Jackson experience. You go to trial. What is that?
It's a rough experience.
Your hair on fire.
It's not an easy
I
life.
don't want to go through that, man.
And then you have plastic surgery after that.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't
It's
want
not an easy life.
It's like the Michael
fire.
Jackson experiences.
People at your door all the time.
No, I don't want to do
Unless
that.
you go to Neverland.
Can't leave.
No, I don't want to do that either.
You have to build a fantasy
The
world.
Neverland experience. Oh no!
Neverland.
Bubbles, man. Come on. Nobody,
And then
you don't want to see the zoo?
Who said that? Eddie Murphy said that the monkey got angry at him, right?
Yes.
And he was like, "Yo, don't be messing with Bubbles, man. He'll get you." He was like, "He'll come after you. Don't do that. Don't mess with Bubbles.
Bubbles will get you.
Bubbles will get you.
I was dying.
The Michael Jackson experience.
Survival horror MJ game.
No, you go.
Oh, that's real. That's a thing.
You go to sleep and the doctor can't wake you up.
No. It's
I'm sorry. That's the Michael
That's
Jackson.
mad dark.
I'm just saying.
Dude, that was
So
so unnecessary and dark.
dude. What was the game that Corey Kenshin was playing with the Michael Jackson?
Anioki.
No.
Ayuwoki.
Anioki.
Anioki.
Anioki?
Anioki.
Oh,
It's called Anioki.
I'm like, what game?
And it's a big, like, monstrous Michael Jackson face, and it's scary as hell.
And it's chasing. It goes.
And you gotta, yes, and you gotta hide from it.
And that's scary?
And you hear.
Oh, it's mad scary. The
face
thing is
scary.
evil as hell. Yeah,
Like, come on.
I gotta see a picture of
it's
that.
weird.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
I gotta see a picture of that, too.
Anioki.
That sounds fucking hilarious.
And on this channel, you'll see it on Trucks Fighter Fridays. You'll see
In
Truck-
October.
In
the hell you
October.
want?
In
You gotta
October.
play it for Halloween.
For Fright Fridays.
Fright Fridays. That's what we do.
Every Friday in October, Chalk will be playing
Fright Fridays.
Nope.
a different horror game every week.
Nope.
Sorry, have you streamed
Negative.
horror
We ain't-
games?
we ain't bringing that back.
I haven't seen you play any horror games. Sorry, have you played any? Like on stream?
He
Sorry.
can't hear us.
Sorry.
Oh me?
Yeah.
No, The last horror game I played Fatal Frame last year on the Switch.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a rough
Yeah.
one. Yeah, that's pretty scary.
And it's cool that we're getting more of those Fatal Frame games too.
Yeah.
Did
What
you
was
guys
it,
see
the fifth one?
that last?
The fifth one came out now?
which we never got here.
Unless you
It's
hacked
finally
it.
getting a release.
I had it for
Yeah,
years.
that's true. Yeah,
The Switch is a new JRPG
Sure.
machine.
Well, if
Or
you watch
just-
the last freaking thing, it was
Japanese.
all JRPG.
Yeah.
And it was all
It was
farming
all
simulators.
farming. Yeah, that's all farming shit.
Yeah, that's taken. I don't know where that wave came from. I guess they sell though. I guess they had
Yeah.
one from Square that
People
looked pretty
love that
dope, though.
shit.
The dark looking one.
A farming game?
It was kind of like a farming game, but it was like a role playing game though. It looked crazy.
Yeah, I blame Harvest Moon for all
Yeah,
of
well,
that. And
I don't blame Harvest Moon. No one cared when Harvest Moon was out. No one cared until
No,
the other
nobody
one. There
cared.
was another indie one that came out and sold billions, and that did it.
oh yeah, fuck, what was that one called? It was called
I forgot it.
shit.
Animal Crossing.
No,
Stardew
Animal Crossing
Stardew
was.
Valley. Was it
Stardew
Stardew
Valley was
Valley?
the one that started it. Yes.
Yeah,
Stardew
okay.
Valley was the one that started
played
this
it.
nonsense.
But it was so big that name just kind of like,
And then Animal Crossing
Stop.
stole all of that. Yes.
oh yeah, Animal Crossing.
I mean, Animal Crossing might have been before that if you're going by dates.
Yeah, yeah. Like OG Animal Crossing was for sure.
But
Because
that
that
was
was
a
like
Harvest Moon
N64,
before.
right?
Harvest Moon was the OG.
Before I left to go to
Yeah.
the bathroom, the last thing I heard was a horror game. And then I came back and you guys were talking about Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
So like,
We're still on horror games.
the Animal Crossing?
Well, it's scary how good these farming games are doing.
It's scary how that direct went. That direct went left hard. And then they showed 2 seconds of Zelda and everyone went crazy. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
We got a name and he jumped from the thing. He's in the air. All right.
You got to dangle the carrot.
That's why they dangle carrots.
You got to
listen,
dangle that shit.
What it is you can be on the ground or you can be in the air. It's two different worlds. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, kids these days are going to just be working out in fields. They're going to be self-sufficient. The world is in a better place because of these games. They're going to know what to do. And they're going to know how to fight demons while doing it.
Okay.
Corporations own most of the farms in the world, man. Come on.
Listen, it's either that or Call of Duty. So it's one or the other. You're going to go to war or you're going to farm. Just do it. Animal Crossing was in 2001. Stardew came out. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, definitely difference in time.
It's a female gaming.
But
as well.
Harvest Moon came out when though? That came out for Super Nintendo first, right?
Super Nintendo, yep.
Yeah, so that was ancient. And that was like the
Natsume.
first. And then you had ActRaiser, which was probably before that.
ActRaiser. Yeah.
man.
That was farming.
ActRaiser.
That was farming
Fuck
too.
that new game though. I didn't like the new ActRaiser. That one can go to hell.
I so wanted to enjoy it, and then they made me do that
I
real time
hated it. Yeah.
strategy like 9 times on the first stage, and they went OD. 2 times would have
It
been
was not
fine.
even. It was not even real. It was like tower defense.
It was tower
shit.
defense, which isn't terrible.
And
They
they
just made
kept
you do it
making
too
you
many
do it.
times.
Nah.
It
I just
would
wanted to
have
hear
been
the
fine if
music.
there was only like one instance of it,
Yes, like a finale
per
part.
phase,
Yeah.
but not like 5 or 6 instances
AOD.
of it. Right?
AOD,
It's like,
especially
all right,
if you didn't
come
know how to
on.
do it.
It's like, come on, too much.
Got
And
to
I
the
feel
second
like-
stage though. I think I got the furthest online.
Yeah.
I got to the second stage.
I think I played like 2 stages because it took like 9 years to get to stage 2, and then by then you were like, man,
I did like what they
This
did
is
with
too
the
much.
fighting too. It was cool, and the music was still cool.
music was so good. The remix music was good, but
not
like
the
everything
first.
else, I just didn't care. Like if they had just stuck to like the simulator part,
Mm-hmm.
right? Just like the original, and then all the good action shit, and cut out all that stupid tower defense mobile game crap, then it would have been good. Because that's what happened. It was a mobile game, right? I think
was
like an
somebody's
ActRaiser
dream.
mobile game, and somebody's dream.
It was somebody's dream to add that tower defense in there.
Yeah.
And they just was like, yes.
Well, because like Japan eats that shit up, right? Like they
yeah.
freaking love that kind of shit. So they're
I like
like,
to know the
oh,
sales.
tower defense, They're like, they're in it. But
I like to know the
we got
sales
it.
of ActRaiser remake. I'd like to know the
Yeah,
sales of
dude.
it just to see how that worked out.
In Japan.
I don't think they probably did. Oh, in Japan,
And
it
they probably
sold
did
well.
amazing.
It might have done like
Yeah.
100,000,
They should have
which is
pasted
probably
like,
big for an indie title like that. It shouldn't even be indie though. That was Enix, right?
Yeah, it was Enix,
Enix.
originally, and it probably sold like shit here though.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
I would
me. I think
think.
me and Abby and you bought it. That was it. I think that was it.
There was really no publicity.
I think if
for
you
it either.
search that, those names
There
will come
wasn't.
No, that was.
I want to
was
get a
no
new
publicity
ActRaiser. Like when it goes on sale, though, I want to pay no $30 for it. Like $10 or 15, $20 maybe, $15 maybe.
Yeah,
I spent
I'd say like
30
15
bucks on
bucks
that.
would have been good.
'Cause I
Then
was-
would have been like, all right, whatever.
$10? You think you said Saru? $10 you said?
Yeah, like 10, 15 bucks.
10, 15,
then, you know, it's a...
I was
Decent
hyped.
bucket,
I was
right?
hyped
But,
up the
like-
announcement the first day, and I had it. I think I might have been one of the first. To
You
stream
streamed it the first
you
day.
were.
Yeah, your stream went crazy. Yeah, like you had crazy.
I had a lot of
stream
people on that stream.
Yeah, it was like 1,000 plus. Yeah, it was a lot
Yeah.
of people.
And they never came back. Let me stop.
What the fuck? It was like, what
game is trash.
What is this thing? And I was that. I think I was literally like right after that direct. I was streaming it.
Yeah, you
It was
did.
cool. It was cool.
I was excited for it too, though. I was hyping it up. I was like, it's going to be fucking great, and blah, blah, blah. And then I played it, and I was like,
It won't be remembered for one of the good remakes. I'll tell you that much.
Aegis Defender had
Which
good
one?
tower defense. Like it didn't like.
Tower defense isn't bad. It's just not supposed
yeah,
to be
it's
an
not bad.
ActRaiser.
Yeah, it's-
ActRaiser is not a tower defense game,
no.
especially
It
if
was
you
the
want to make it.
simulation part that you really got into,
And you don't
know,
want- you didn't
combined
want
with the
that.
action.
But you didn't really want
You
the
know,
simulation part. It was just there.
I liked it.
Did you?
See, it was the first game that I played that actually made me do that shit, and I was like, I kind of like it. Because before ActRaiser, what did we have? SimCity, Civilization.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
shit was boring.
Civilization's still
super
going
boring.
strong.
My brother,
It's still
You know,
going
my
yeah,
older
people
brother loves that
like
game.
those kind of games, and I hated them. I thought those games were stupid. I thought they were
Same.
Dude,
boring,
Civilization is
time dumps,
huge.
sleepy time shit, right? But then ActRaiser came along.
sleepy time shit.
SimCity was cool.
And-
I like destroying
Act-
that city when I built it.
Well, you saw what happened to ActRaiser 2, though. They took it out completely,
that
and then
stunk.
people were like, "Oh, it's not like ActRaiser 1."
It's
the
not,
game
and I
sucked.
didn't like ActRaiser 2. I didn't like it
Because they
I
made
thought
it too
was
hard
kind-
and the action was garbage. That's
the
what
action
happens.
was not good. Yep. Yeah, dude, the action sucked.
If they
in
made
that
it just
one.
like part one without the Sims, it would have been fine.
Without the simps.
The Sims. That's what they relied
Simp City,
on
man.
for the new
Simp
one.
City.
And Matthew
We got to
Roach-
make that game, man. I'm telling you, it's got to happen. Simp
Matthew,
City.
it's already made. I told you, it's been made.
It's called
That came
OnlyFans.
out like 4 years ago.
It's called OnlyFans,
Sim
man.
City,
Come on.
OnlyFans, the sequel.
Yo.
Matthew Roach says that Ghost and Goblins
gotta license
Resurrection
it,
was
though.
terrible too.
I want to buy that when it's like $10,
It
but he
was.
runs so
It's
slow.
molasses, man. If they made him run fast, it would have been fun.
He don't run that slow
What's
in the other
another
Ghosts and
remake?
Goblins.
No, because they don't
You
want you to
don't.
get past
He's
anything.
no, he's right, 100%. Like he's like running in place like most of the time, and everything's fucking
He
hitting
is,
you.
yeah.
That
Dude,
armor is
game was
heavy,
just-
dude.
Yeah.
I don't know how
shitty.
I don't know why they did it.
Why they do that? Make him run so goddamn slow.
Because they don't want you to get out of the parts that are super hard to get out of.
They need you to know what
Yeah.
it's really like to be a knight.
Yeah, and that armor, you should move way faster without it then.
What about in the underwear?
I
though?
don't-
Does he go faster?
Underwear.
No.
They went.
And the black
So-
That doesn't make sense.
Here's the thing with Ghosts and Goblins, right? Like the old ones, they were hard,
hard.
but it was fair, right?
Not
like,
really.
Hard but fair.
Genesis one was fair.
Yeah, but compared
NES
to the
one
new
wasn't.
one, like
NES
compared
was
to the
not
new
fair.
one is just
Super
Beat it
Nintendo
twice.
was not
Super
fair.
Meat
Gotta beat it
Boy,
Super Meat
Ghosts
Boy.
and Goblins. See, it is. It's like
Yeah, I
it's
guess
just
so.
Well, it's torture.
repetitive die fest, and
Yeah,
it's
it's
just like,
torture. It's made for streamers now. They did it for the torture
Ghosts and
aspect.
Goblins. Is
It is.
guess.
It's entertaining. To
They don't
watch,
expect you to pass the first level.
But they do have modes though, which is good.
Oh, they made it. I
Yeah.
played an easier
Yeah, they
mode
have
where I
easy
got
modes.
further, and then I was like, "Oh, this sucks."
You shouldn't run that slow. That
It was close.
So
it was very close to being good, though. That's what sucks about that. Very close. They did another remake of it too, which was not good, right?
Did they?
Another Ghouls and Ghosts.
don't know.
Well, Ghost and Goblins.
which one? Did
There
you
was
not like the
that one.
PSP one?
Yes, there was another one. Yeah, that one. And that
Yeah, the
didn't do,
PSP one.
that didn't do that great either.
It didn't, but I mean, it was all right.
It wasn't
I would
bad.
take the PSP one 100 times over the new one that they released. At
Yeah.
least
Because they didn't
it
focus
was
on
it was playable.
cheapness.
Yeah, it didn't focus on like cheap deaths, right? Placing enemies just for the sole purpose of you dying and having to memorize the stages. It's like that's shitty. That takes away the fun and the flow
Yeah.
of a good platformer.
Well, you know how most of the time when you play something that you played when you were little and you're like, I was way better at this at some point. So Ghouls and Ghosts is a game that does that to me. Like I'll get to the second stage. I'm like, this game is cool. It's fun. I get to the second stage of those damn turtles of jumping around. I'm like, why is this the hardest thing in the world to walk past
It really
this?
is.
And I used to beat that. and
The
twice.
trick
Like,
is you have to just keep going. As soon
It's
as you
the
stop your
worst
fuck,
part
you just
ever.
have to keep going.
Yeah, you never stop in that game.
no,
You always
Yeah.
it's
just
just
keep
some
running
things just
for
seem
your
like they're
life.
ultra hard. It's ridiculous.
Run for your fucking life.
But that'll prove, like, yeah, I had to have been better when I was little. The reflexes. Then I'm like, nah, it must be the flat screen TV. The timing is off. It's
The
terrible.
time is over.
I think that's what it is too. Is
It's
that
part of
like our reflexes were also better when we were younger. At least
That's
that's
what
how
I
I
like to
feel. I
think.
feel like my reflexes now are kind of shit. My brittle old bones, they just can't keep up.
But we had more time back then too, man. We didn't have
We did
full
have
time
more
jobs.
time.
And,
And
Yeah,
that was like the
that's-
only game we had.
yeah.
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
it. Is we had more time.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
my
it is.
nephew's like
But plus, that'll be the only game you
kills
buy.
me. Huh?
Like that would be you have like maybe 3 games.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You wouldn't have
That's
1,000
another
games to
thing
go
too.
through.
Yeah.
I mean, there was
Yeah,
such a
like-
thing as a gaming drought back then.
Everyone's got a backlog. Everyone in the chat's got a backlog. No one is caught up with their.
And it's never gonna end.
It's not going to happen
No, it
because every
keeps
week
getting
you
worse.
got 10
Never.
games.
It's worse and
Yeah.
worse.
You're always going to find something else.
So we-
Octo freaking Traveler 2
I
is
have a
coming out with
shelf
Fire
of
Emblem.
sealed shit.
Yeah, you didn't even open it, right?
Gotham Knights is dropping. soon.
Gotham Knights
Oh, that's
is
in
coming
20
out.
something days. Jesus Christ.
Well, you got Gotham Knights, you got God of War.
God of War is coming
Those are
out.
big titles,
It's
too.
insane.
It's crazy because the one thing that you don't hear now is like people complaining that there's not enough games.
Oh, no, you'll hear it. They'll say there's not.
But they're delusional.
You have Xbox
I mean, those
players?
are- yeah,
people who play Xbox say there's no games constantly.
Dude, I'm waiting for these companies to say we gotta take a year break. I'd be like, yes, yes, I can
Please, yes, we need to catch
Oh,
up.
you
please.
think they didn't?
Yeah,
You think they didn't take a year break and didn't help?
That's why Halo has no multiplayer.
yeah.
There
no,
was
exactly.
2 games out for Xbox for 2 years.
But that's Xbox's MO. They always have 2 games out.
That's Forza and
Nothing
Halo.
has changed.
That's their identity.
It's Forza and Gears.
All
What
jokes-
else do they have?
All jokes aside,
All these
Game
studios.
Pass isn't a game.
people
a
don't think of third parties, and they only think of first parties when they're discussing games coming out.
That's right.
They don't think of third
Yeah,
parties. They
yeah.
don't think of the titles that are on everything.
Or indie games.
They're like,
yeah.
fuck,
Or
we'll,
indie.
we'll come out with Xbox the game.
Remember when Sega came out?
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Remember, no, listen. Remember when Sega came out with Sega the game for Saturn?
No.
Like when they were out of business, it was
What was it
basically
called?
Sega
Wait,
the game.
Sega the
it was
game?
Japanese
What was it called?
only.
Sega Gaga or something like
Yes.
that? Yeah, I
Oh,
remember.
you're talking about Sega Gaga on the
Yeah,
Dreamcast?
Gaga, yeah. I forgot.
That's basically Sega the game.
What the fuck is that?
That's the
Yeah.
beginning of the end right there.
That is the end. No, that was the end.
That was the-
It was like, this is how it happened.
I never
guys.
heard that in
you
my
finish.
life.
You never heard Sega Gaga?
I was playing
This
Shining
is how-
Force 3 in Panzer.
It's the nail in the coffin.
They had the Fantasy Star 1 crew in there. Alice had like blonde hair. I remember
Yeah,
that. That was
Alex
weird.
Kidd was in it.
Yeah.
That needs an English patch. Someone needs to patch that into English.
Is
man.
there an English pack? I gotta check that out.
I would like to
there's
see it 'cause-
not.
Oh, there isn't?
Because I have no idea what the fuck it
Well,
is.
you gotta get your
Well,
boys
Fighters.
on it.
Yeah.
What was it?
I'll talk
Fighters
to him.
Mega Mix?
Yeah, did you
I
know?
remember that.
What game was it? It was
Fighters Mega Mix was the shit.
When they had the freaking Sega
the game
rally car in the
Yup.
game. I'm like,
Oh, yeah,
what?
the
game is it?
Daytona car.
Yeah,
the
Dragon Ball
Daytona
too.
car.
Oh, it's Daytona.
The Hornet.
Yeah,
So
what the-
Saru, did you
was,
know that this guy is part of the translation crew?
Yes. There's you remember a Japanese exclusive Saturn game called Dragon Force 2? Do you remember
What?
that? Do you know Dragon
Yeah.
Force? Dragon
What?
Force 2. Not the rock band, but Dragon Force, the game for
The game?
yeah, Sega Saturn.
Uh-huh.
Does it ring a bell?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'm just making sure.
What?
He said yes like 4 times.
If he hasn't, I'm sorry.
Did that.
If he hadn't heard of it, then I'm like, oh, it's not gonna make any sense. Okay, Dragon Force 2 now has an English patch, and I'm centrally responsible for that patch because I recruited all of the Japanese text to English translators who translated all 8 scenarios in that game.
And he tried to get some of his dad jokes in there, and they totally
Yes,
rejected
yes.
that.
Okay. I also did. Okay.
got vetoed.
If anyone
He
plays,
tried
if anyone plays Dragon Force 2, the English patch, if you play Genghis's scenario, I did a lot of what do they call that? I did a lot of the
Dad jokes.
Dad jokes?
not the
Bad jokes. Bad dad jokes.
After the Japanese were translated to English, I straightened out the English and kind of spiced it up a little bit. So I did some I did some script work on Genghis's whole scenario.
Dialogue.
I play. You know what the funny
No
thing is? When I
shit?
played
Wow.
it, I played it and I instantly knew what you wrote. I said that.
dude.
That's
If you see
awesome.
some funny stuff, that's where it really. That's when you really know that it's my stuff in there.
So now you guys know.
Well, if you see some
Dude,
stuff out of place.
That's awesome, man.
Hell yeah.
Shit,
Mostly-
now I got to track down this patch. I'm curious.
Very proud because Dragon Force 2 blows away the first one, and a lot of people who love the Sega Saturn and play Dragon Force, I'm like, yo, Dragon Force 2 really is
2
bad.
is incredible.
It really is incredible.
It is really.
And we were so disappointed that it never got an English patch. So
Yeah.
I one day found a fan site that was trying to translate it, and they were stuck. They did like one scenario, like the Tradnor scenario. They had one of the 8 scenarios done with it. I'm like, yo, like, what are you doing to trying to get the rest of these? Like, maybe we can get some some buzz around it, go in some forums and stuff. And they're like, well, let me see what I can do.
Internet's a powerful place.
And I just found a translation site where these people who are like, they're translators, but they're trying to look for experience. And I was just talking to them like, look, we got a project. You want to join it? And I recruited a whole bunch of people who did it, and they banged it out. And now there's an English patch for that
That's
game.
freaking amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah. So if anyone ever wanted to play Dragon Force 2 in English, the patch is live.
As long as the translation changes aren't super radical, like freaking Working Designs did
Designs.
back in the day.
I thought he was going to say Reggie.
Well, no, they took back some of those Working Designs translations and changed them.
Yeah.
Changed them back. That's crazy.
Unworked designs.
Yeah,
Unworked
that's a real thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did that with a lot of games. Pop-Up Mail, Exile.
Yeah.
Some
They
other
would throw
ones.
pop
that
culture
they-
in at the wrong moments.
Oh, God.
And it didn't age well.
No.
Yeah.
Right,
Not a
yeah.
good, never good with
Especially
timing.
Pop-Up
I did like
Mail
what they did
uses,
as far as like the special stuff that it came with, like the special edition stuff they did. I wish I collected all of them, but I wouldn't have had to open them though.
Nah, you date yourself right away when you do shit like that.
Yeah. During the Genghis scenario in Dragon Force 2, there's a lot of shit talking. So I made sure that I put my stuff on the shit talking dialogue, because I'm just like, nah.
I think they changed all that. I think they went back in.
Yeah.
I think if you played
That
it now,
didn't
it would be
tell
totally
you.
different.
I'm like, no, if you threaten a person's life, you
I think
gotta
that's just
say it
your
like
edition.
this, so
That's
yeah.
the Kev edition. That's his.
There's 2 different versions.
Yeah, they let you
It's
have
like,
that one.
They patched that.
Like
They
we're
said we
already
just need-
distributing patch version 1.2.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yes, yeah.
The tweaked version.
Gets rid of
tweaked version.
Tweak turbo out.
the patch on the patch.
Patch on the back.
I'm sure there's a final version that you didn't play yet.
They repatched.
F you.
They repatched. They
I
repatched.
repatched it after I got it.
Unturboed.
We gotta revise this. We
It
gotta
says
revise.
special thanks to you at the end there. That's about it.
Disrespect is so
Thanks for getting
real.
us together.
That is all.
That's it. 5 seconds.
Well, be sure to play that, guys. If you haven't checked it out and you're interested, it's an awesome thing to have something translated that you had some work done to.
Yes.
So be sure to check that out. And also, FX Unit Yuki.
Hell yeah.
If you don't have it, go and cop that right now.
Yes.
It's an awesome game.
If you don't have it, what the fuck's wrong with you?
And I beat this. I beat this game.
You
I don't
lying
think-
ass motherfucker.
Listen,
Ain't
I
nobody.
streamed- I
streamed-
I don't believe you, man.
I streamed it.
You had a problem with
And
the
I
tutorial.
beat
Is it on footage?
I did record it. I missed the tutorial. I didn't know how to get past the
Oh,
first
That was
one.
amazing. We have footage of that. That was awesome. I'm like, you didn't read, dude.
I was talking.
Props.
I was
Props to you,
talking.
though. It's a hard game.
And it said you had to do something to get past the first jump.
And you
I
hit
was
the
like,
button by an accident. You skipped the
what
words.
happened?
I was like, I'm like, you stuck on a tutorial.
I
Like, if you
passed
don't
that.
pay attention to that,
No
you're
problem.
lost in the game.
I didn't beat it on hard. I didn't get the pause. I didn't get the I didn't get the special ending. I know there's another ending in there. And
There's
I know it.
there's a secret character in it,
And the secret character.
and
which I
the
saw
secret
online.
character actually is a creation of Chris Tang, who's in the chat right now.
Oh really?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, if you look at Chris Tang's avatar, it's for something called Strike. What is it called now?
Oh, wow.
Strike Blazinger. It's like a Space Harrier type game that
Really?
he used to work on. I don't know if it's still a thing, but I know that the main character for that is in our game.
Oh wow.
And since he worked on Primal Rage too, also FX Unit Yuki, when you play as Valia, who's the character from Chris Tang's game, makes a reference to Primal Rage
That's awesome.
in FX Unit Yuki. So
That's awesome. It's a small world, man. You gotta keep it in there. It's
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So, who's the special character that's gonna be in the sequel?
Any what special characters?
Yeah, who's gonna be a special character in the sequel?
or characters.
Exclusives.
Characters. Just like
Full license and rights.
Oh yeah.
characters, plural. I don't know.
Yeah, could be.
Oh, okay.
It's in the works, maybe.
All depends on
We're playing charades here. All right.
whatever happens.
I get it. I get it.
I'm already excited that it's going to be 2 players.
That's cool.
Rub a few elbows together.
Yeah. No, there you go.
I don't know.
There you go. Okay. All right.
Listen, definitely looking forward to the sequel. Glad that it's in the works. Definitely looking forward to your shooter coming up. Definitely want to see what that's about.
Yeah.
And when you got more news on that, you'll be back on the show. And we're going to hit people off with all of your social networking goodness here on screen. If you want to shout out where they can find you, let them know.
And that social security. Be able to see it.
No social security.
What the hell?
Wow. Date of birth, street you grew up on, all the regular stuff.
What's your dog's name?
Yeah. Your first
friend. Mom's baby.
But yeah, you can go to sarumaru.com to pick up FX Unit Yuki if you're interested in that. And I stream on Twitch under Saru Retro every Tuesday and Friday. And I now actually also have a Spanish channel YouTube.
Oh, wow.
Which is called Sarupro TV, which is a video game retro channel in Spanish.
Oh, wow.
Dude, I didn't know that.
That's dope.
Yeah, I just started. It's like new.
Oh,
it's pretty cool.
Can I be on
Not
it?
even a couple of weeks. Sure.
Yeah, I can speak.
Can I be a guest?
You sure can.
Awesome.
And I won't understand anything.
That's great. Perfect.
You're just gonna be there for the looks. We're just showing you. You're gonna be the eye candy.
There you go.
Oh, okay. There you go. Sweet.
And keep going. Lo siento.
Yeah, lo siento. Lo siento. And blow cases.
No me gusta.
You got Dominican Drake on your channel coming, Saru.
Yeah, that's a whole bunch of followers right there.
Dominican Drizzy.
Oh man.
That's too fun.
All right.
Hell yes.
Cool.
So,
all right. Well,
until next time, man.
Yeah, man.
Thank you very much for having me on, you guys. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for
Thank you for
stopping
your
in.
time.
Thank you, sir.
Much appreciated.
Always fun, and hopefully we can do this again very soon.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We love to
will.
get people from Vegas, so.
One day we'll do it in person. One day.
What does Vegas
One day.
have to do with anything?
I don't know.
I was wondering what sense that made.
I kind of tried to ignore it.
Like we have more people from Vegas coming.
I just tried to ignore that.
It's one of the greatest cities in the
or
world.
you guys
One of
can
the
come
greatest
to
cities in the
Vegas.
world,
Vegas.
Vegas.
I mean-
Level 857 in Vegas. Come on.
Hey.
Yeah. Now it can happen.
This guy will probably be there before us.
Yeah.
So Big Chalk will be on the channel.
Chalk is in
live.
Vegas
Me
like
and
4
Chalk
times a
both
year.
got timeshares in Vegas, so yeah, we're gonna get that going.
Nice.
Yeah. So
get that
yeah,
going.
maybe so. All right, man. And so thanks again.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
Until next time, man.
Until next time.
Peace out, Sarumaru. Absolutely.
Peace.
Take care, Saru.
Yes.
Sarumaru.
All right, guys.
Always fun. Always fun.
Yes.
It's
yes.
Always a great
It's
time.
always a good time. But right now,
It's my favorite.
You know what
Part-
time
we're going
it
to
is.
turn the lights down a little bit.
No, we're not.
Super Boo.
The lights are the same.
Spirit bombs for Super Boo.
It's my favorite part. of the
Super in the
podcast.
chat.
He said, no, we're not.
No, there's no lights going.
Oh yeah.
We should have a dimmer, though.
no.
No, dude. You're not gonna see that first of all.
Yo, dim the
The
lights.
speed is changing.
Yo, dim the lights.
There
It
are
doesn't
no
make a
dim
difference. 'cause-
Right before we doing it.
No.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Shh. Quiet. Yeah. This is our live stream schedule right now. In case y'all don't really know what's going on.
Get ready.
And just in case you don't know, every Sunday, Multi-Smash-O-Matics. Yeah. 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for your ass.
Oh. Yeah.
It's either going to be MultiVersus or Smash Brothers Ultimate. So be there. And what we got going on Tuesday, player?
Oops, sorry. No. Sorry. We got Tactical Tuesday with me. Yeah. Algae 857.
Why are you gold dusting over there?
Smooth.
Oh yeah.
I play a different tactical game, RPG, strategy game, stealth game, anything that makes you think.
Ooh, makes you think.
Get those brain juices flowing.
And I try to play something new every week, y'all. I don't know if you knew that.
Nah,
So
you
tune in.
check it out.
It's 9 p.m.
Variety.
What you got going on Wednesdays, player?
Oh, Wednesdays we got the video game podcast.
Speak up.
7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I think I'm watching right now.
Oh, sometimes we have a guest, baby.
Yeah.
But sometimes we don't.
But that's all good though.
But the topic is always live.
It's always live, baby.
It's always a good time.
It's always a good time.
So join that chat.
Get all up in the chat. And what we got going Friday, player?
We got Fighter Fridays,
Ooh, what we got going on though?
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
What you doing on Friday though?
Big Choco turns up the heat
Ooh, yeah.
because he's throwing hands.
Yes, he's throwing feet.
It's a beat 'em up or it's a fighting game.
I thought you were going to say we throwing hands and throwing feet.
Throwing
That would have
hands, we
rhymed.
throwing feet, we throwing bodies.
In the streets.
Bodies just colliding
Ooh, bodies coming smashing together.
in high octane action.
Oh,
Hassan Chop.
I hope y'all are ready
oh.
because it goes down every Friday night.
Every Friday night.
So if you want some, come get some.
If you like me.
Sound like Duke Nukem.
Damn,
Bite.
man. Damn.
No?
The
All right, what's up? What's up? Then we got the random show backlog break.
Whenever we got the free time, man.
Whenever there's free time.
Bacon.
Because that backlog.
Bacon. What?
Backlog.
Wait, what? Why'd you say bacon? What the fuck? What was that? What? Why? Explain yourself.
Because we breaking backs with these logs.
Wait,
No, that's
that doesn't
not.
explain bacon at all.
That's not.
I cut myself off. Because I was laughing and I was trying to say, and then I said bacon.
Yo, dude, that made no sense at all. I'm like, wait, huh?
Because he was trying to say breaking backs with these logs.
Then I said
Bacon.
and he fell apart mid-sentence.
It's not bacon back.
Hit that follow, y'all. Hit that subscribe.
Backlog break.
Hit that like button.
On both
Share
channels.
this.
Breaking backs.
We got the live channel and the main channel. Make sure you subscribe to both of those.
Yeah, hit the thumbs up, man.
Hit
Follow
those
us.
likes. Hit those subscribe buttons.
You don't
Follow us on
wanna-
all the social media and all that good stuff.
Share this with your friends.
your mama.
And your cousin.
We love to have an audience.
Your sisters and brothers.
We love to perform for y'all.
All right.
What?
All right, here we go.
That's
Back to
enough.
normal.
That's enough.
Yo,
we
what
gotta
was
stop.
that? What happened?
I had to stop it, man.
What was that?
I had to stop it.
Yeah,
What
we
was
got
that?
I had to stop it. It was going too far.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
Until next time, y'all.
Hey, guys, thank you once again.
Thank the chat for being live as always.
Yes, it's
Coming
always
in,
fun,
showing
man.
love.
Thank you guys. We appreciate y'all.
Hell yeah. And
Thank
tune
you,
in
thank
next
you,
week.
thank you.
Tune in next week because we're going to have some more fun.
Yeah,
Peace.
a lot.